Yo.
2 years, what's good?
Yo. Happy G-Hog Day. That's what I call Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day blessed us with more of the best season. Oh my god. Don't even start with me. 8 more weeks of this stupid shit. 8 more weeks of this single digit in teens. 8 more weeks of snow up to my thighs, freezing my fucking cojones off. When I go outside, I just want to wheel the bin out front on trash day, and I gotta freeze my nuts off.
X3.
I have to be sterilized just to wheel my bin out front. For God's sakes. What is Groundhog Day? In the United States, we suffer, I would say celebrate, but no, we suffer a holiday on the 2nd of February, today. By the way, happy 2/2, everyone. This is one of the few days per year that Europeans and Americans can both agree on the formatting of the date, but don't get me started on the year. Happy 2/2, everybody. Yeah, so we have a holiday called Groundhog Day. And we have this groundhog called Punxsutawney Phil because he resides in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. And every year on the 2nd of February, Punxsutawney Phil is hoisted out of his rodent hole. And depending on whether we arbitrarily decide that he did or did not see his shadow, determines whether or not we have 8 more weeks of winter or not. I don't actually know what the alternative is, because 99.9% of the years, it seems like it's always 8 more weeks. This son of a bitch never sees his shadow. Or he does see his shadow? I don't even know. 6 weeks? Anyway, it's always the worst result. It's always the one that makes winter longer. And so I've come to hate Punxsutawney Phil.
It's officially fuck with me Monday once again.
I've come to hate Phil in the years that come, because every year he signals longer winters.
I caught a stream at the start finally.
So I hate Phil, and I was expressing in chat how much I do not like Phil. I think he's an asshole. Thank you for all the subs, now that that's out of the way. Green Eggs and Sam for the 24 months. Marth Mallow for the 22 months. Colleen for the 100 bits. And Art Thou Bored for the 2 months of Tier 3. Thank you very much. To you, and to everyone. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. I appreciate it. Phil PMO. He pisses me off, too. I hate him. I hate Phil. What are you doing today? The title of the stream. What's up, Sadjazz, as well? Thanks for the 52 months of Tier 2. Enjoy. Wow, yeah, the hat trick of tier subs within the first 10 minutes. Why is my name gray? It's not gray for me. I see it as a silly neon yellow. Don't hate Phil, hate the superstition. I'm sorry, but I have to point the finger at somebody, and unfortunately it's gotta be Phil.
Hola. Fuck that groundhog.
Fuck that groundhog. I hate him. I hate him. Thank you, an otter named Pop, as well, for the 2 months. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. I pointed at the assholes pulling him out of bed. I don't know, man. I mean, he's the one who's not seeing his shadow. Pissing me off. You curse the seer of seers. He can see my foot going up his rump if he keeps predicting 52 more weeks of winter. Every year, his ass is always... It's always the worst result. It's like you can't... If you flip a coin and you land heads 3 times in a row, like, whatever, that's just gonna happen. His ass is doing it every year, and I'm starting to get suspicious. Seriously, look up the annual results of Phil. I swear to God, at least, and I'm being generous here, 80% of years means that it's a longer winter. Put a stick of dynamite into Phil's hole, that's right. 6 more weeks of winter, but 6 more seconds of your life, Phil. How many years of school do you need to be a groundhog interpreter? I don't know. It probably takes like a fellowship. You probably need to do like a residency and then a fellowship. I just looked it up and he sees his shadow 84% of the time. What the fuck did I say? And what the hell did I say? Generously, at least 80%. Every fucking year, this guy. Do you think we'll finish GameCube tonight? You didn't call it GameCube in your comment. That was just a bit of a silly, tongue-in-cheek joke on my part upon reading your comment. Yeah, I think we will, because if you remember last stream, yesterday, day 1, we found a pretty bulletproof strategy to get fish, and that is the debt that we're on currently. We found a pretty good strategy for grinding up fish bells. Bells from fish. So, I think that we can definitely knock that out pretty quickly. And then after that, the only debts that we have left are the basement, which is a really cheap debt. And then turnips, which is a really expensive debt, but I mean, we friggin', I mean, you've seen turnips in this game. Alright, hi. How's everyone doing? Alright. In Phil's defense, it's February in Pennsylvania. I want to hibernate again, too. It's February everywhere. But yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, Pennsylvania, it's chilly. It's chilly willy, but come on. Like, I live in another cold state, and I don't, like, whatever. I got a fucking stream. What is he? He didn't do nothing, though. But he doesn't do anything.
Money, money, money.
Alright.
It's officially fuck with me Monday once again.
It's fuck with me Monday.
Fucking with today.
I'm not fucking with Phil, I'll tell you that much today. Alright, hi. I'm Dagnel. You can see me here as Dagnel. We are doing every debt in every Animal Crossing game. And in case this is your first time here, or you just need another explanation, we are doing it so that every debt is done in a different way to avoid staleness, repetitiveness. So every debt within the game is paid in a different way by sourcing that money in a different manner. So, for example, if I pull up the spreadsheet here, you can see that we paid our first debt of $19,800 by shaking trees. That's the bells that fall out of the trees, catching the bees that fall out of the trees, the furniture that falls out of the trees. You can sell that. We got that done. And then we did bugs. Selling bugs paid off our second debt, 148,000 bells. Now we're on to fish, and we solidified a pretty solid method of grinding fish, bells for fish, at the end of the stream yesterday that we're going to continue today. And then after that, it's money rocks for the basement debt, and then turnips for the last debt, to total 1,413,600 bells of debt in the first Animal Crossing game of the series. And then we got Wild World, which will have its own ways of making money, and yeah. So that's what we're doing. So we're going to get started today by resuming our fishing from yesterday. The reason why our fishing strategy is so good is because there is a 1-month period in Animal Crossing GameCube between the latter half of August and the early half of September that sea bass don't spawn. And being that there's not a lot of ocean fish in this game, that pretty much just leaves barred knife jaws and red snappers to spawn in the ocean, and if it's raining, coelacanths. Red snappers are 3,000 bells, barred knife jaws are 5,000 bells, coelacanths are 15,000 bells. So pretty much everything in the ocean right now is pure gold. So we're just going to catch that until we have enough money to pay off our debt. Thank you as well, Cheyenne Shy Gal, for the 5 months. Sorry I'm late. What did I miss? You're not late. You didn't miss anything. I have yet to start the timer. However, everyone from this point onwards is now late because the timer is started.
Weird AF.
Why am I a lusty... Were you not here for me saying that I hate him? I hate Phil. I hate how every year he seems to... My controller turned off. Every year his stupid ass seems to predict 6 more months of winter, and you interpret that as lust? Alright, man. Who's the weird one? Thank you for the 37 months, though. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Got all my guys here. Yeah, so let's head down to the ocean and let's just friggin' fish. Do I have... I gotta get this stuff out of my pockets here. Can I drop this in the dump? When is trash day in this town? You gotta drop this in the dump. Make as much room as possible. I'm sorry.
Nearly a whole year.
I need to retire the flame shirt.
2026 being better than 2025.
Oh, thank you as well, Terrarium of Stars, for the 11 months, Tier 1. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. God damn it! I'm sorry. I have to drop the flame shirt. We saw at the end of the stream yesterday there was a 6-7 shirt, and I'm like, bro, fucking no way, man. I'm sorry. I have to wear it, alright? I'm sorry. I gotta wear it. It's so good! Mondays and Thursdays at 6 a.m. That's when they pick up the trash? Damn, they've been picking up trash 2 days a week? My ass gets... you know what they fucking tell us to do in my real life complex, apartment complex? You know what they tell us to do? They say, don't put your trash out. Alright, so they pick up trash every Friday at like 8 a.m., I'm gonna say. Every Friday at like 8 a.m., they pick up trash. And they're like, don't put your trash can out the night before. Put it out the morning that they pick it up. And I'm like... I am not going out there at 6 in the morning in the dead of winter to go haul that fucking barrel of trash out to the front. I'm leaving it out the previous night. That's dumb, right? It's stupid. But I guess, oh, it might blow away if you leave it out the night before. Fuck you! Let it blow away then. I don't give a shit. It's not my problem anymore. And as far as I'm concerned about the trash, as long as it's not in my possession anymore... after trash day's over, is not my problem. Oh, check this out, check this out. We did end off last stream with a little coelacanth poo. You fucking... What? Hey! Well, okay. Alright, fine. My point is still true, though. My point about the only fish being in the ocean right now being red snappers, barred knife jaws, and coelacanths is still true. I guess I just didn't consider the fact that you could also get trash. Because that was totally coelacanth-sized. That was coelacanth-sized, alright? But... And I was like, I never... Not a single atom in my brain believed that that was not a coelacanth. Not a single micro atom of my brain thought to myself, that could be trash. I didn't even consider the fact. I was so convinced. Now this one though, this guy, oh god, I'm so sorry. This guy. This guy. Alright. But you can see 15 grand right there. And they got, I don't know, man. I don't know. I caught one at the end of last stream. And I caught one at the beginning of this stream. And I'm like, geez, they might be actually like fairly common. I don't know. Faustus Voss, thanks for the 2 months Prime on Twitch. I appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Thank you. This diva. That should be what they say when you catch the coelacanth in this game. Should go back and update it. Fuck! Man, they're fast, though. And the fact that they don't have audio when they bite, I don't know. I feel like that makes it worse. Part of me wants to say that it makes it better because it almost prevents me from jumping the gun. Like, the way that I miss fish most of the time is by pulling up too early. This one, I'm, like, reacting too slow. I'm reacting too slow on these. So, it's like, pick your poison. Have the audio and make your thumb all jumpy. Or no audio, react purely by visuals. But then just be, like, too slow half the time. I don't know. The pull-out method isn't good for everything, I guess. It's a sexual innuendo, folks. It's a sexual innuendo about... I'm not debasing myself.
See, look at that. That was fucking impossible. That was fucking impossible.
That was not fucking possible. That was not fucking possible. Tell me, bring the fucking best Animal Crossing GameCube fisherman, bring the golden rod world record holder into my room and say catch that. In that scenario, they wouldn't. It's impossible. If they bite down on the first go, it's impossible. Forget it. You're done. Hi, Dag. My birthday's on Friday. Can I get a happy birthday early? Let's see. What is it today? Is Monday. That's pretty early. Usually, I don't do birthdays that early. But you know what? Happy birthday. You're the exception. I'll give you one early. Like, I'm usually like, okay, if it's tomorrow or the day after, and I know I'm not going to see you between now and then... Maybe. But, like, Friday. Dang, my birthday's in April. See, because this system could be exploited. At what point do you draw the line? It's a slippery slope, right? It's a slippery slope. Like, oh, okay, I'll wish you a happy birthday for your birthday later in the week. Hey, well, my birthday's at the end of February, so, like, hey, can I get a happy birthday, too? Fine, happy birthday. Hey, I got one in March, and March is the next month, and it's like, okay, fine, happy birthday to you as well. And then it becomes a slippery slope to where I'm wishing people who are born in, like, August a happy birthday. And you see how it can, like, devolve? It's like, at this point, I might as well just give a collective happy birthday to everybody, you know? Like, just cover my bases. Just say it to everybody. But you know what? Friday, that's not bad. But I'm just saying, like, that is my, like, hard limit. Is Friday. That's it. That's as far as I'm going. If you have a birthday on Saturday, ask me tomorrow. If you have a birthday on Sunday, I'm not streaming the day after tomorrow. I actually don't know that at all. But if you let the slope slip enough, you wrap back around to just wishing people happy birthday on their birthday. Yeah, but then I'm wishing them happy birthday for their next birthday instead of this birthday. And I'm not wishing you a happy birthday for your birthday that's not even the next birthday. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not wishing you a happy birthday for your birthday in 2027. It's not really wrapping back around, it's just continuing. It's like when we finish 2026, we're not going to restart 2026, are we? No. Dag, my head hurts now. This is just the flow of time, man. Do you look at a watch and get a headache? Okay, but what's the policy? If you missed my birthday last year, is there a guilt factor? No, there's not a guilt factor. No, you can't guilt me into not... Because, alright. First of all, I'm gonna be honest. If you... Like, most of you probably weren't even watching me a year ago. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe. But, you know, a lot of you have probably waltzed into the channel at some point between a year ago and now for you to be here. So, if you didn't even watch my streams, then, like a year ago, then how would you expect me to give you a happy birthday? You can't guilt me out of a happy birthday when you didn't even watch my streams. I was there. Yeah, a lot of you were. I know you. Like, if I've seen your name around, I know. Wait. Check that out. That looked like maybe, that was not, it was not even a honker there. I thought there was a big old honker. I can't believe you missed my birth. Yeah, like, dude, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, no. Okay, this is gross, but you guys watch The Pit? That is not inherently gross. It's a good show. But there is a scene in The Pit where, like, holy shit, some lady is giving birth, and they do not hide any fucking detail. And I'm like, after that, I was already pretty sold on this, but I'm not watching anyone's birth from here on out, alright? After seeing that fucking scene. The Pit Mansion! Woof, 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 woof. It's pretty good. When did the new episode come out? I be like, I love cable television, dude. I love it when, like, I have to wait for a new episode for a week. I be like, I love that shit. And then I have to wait for an episode for a week, and I'm like, fuck! Why can't the whole series be uploaded to Netflix immediately? Like, the whole show gets made in one day, and they immediately upload it all to Netflix, and it sucks. But no, seriously, I kind of miss, like, the days... Well, it's not really, like, far gone, the days of having to wait a whole week for a new episode of a TV series that you're watching, because I'm literally doing that with The Pit. But I'm like, damn, this is how it used to be for, like, every damn show. But, I don't know. It's... You need patience in life. I believe that. You watched the Grammys last night. No, I don't really watch award shows. I find them to be... too low-class entertainment. No, I'm kidding. I just don't. Because I don't know half the people. And that's being generous. I probably don't know 90% of the people. Grammys is the music, right? Grammys is music. Not even the streamer. I absolutely do. I think that if you ask me to watch any award show, I would watch the motherfucking Tonys before I watch the streamer awards. I would watch the fucking Tony Awards, man. And that's no disrespect to Tony or your awards, but, like, holy fucking shit, no. Oh my god, no. Do you watch the Fallout show at all? No, but I did see... Look at that, dude. Look at that. I'm gonna start keeping this in the Bizank. That's what I call it, bank. That's a little urban tongue for you guys. I'm gonna call it the Bizank. Yeah, I'm gonna just put this money away here. Or should I just drop it? You know what? I don't know. I don't know. What should I do? Should I just drop it? I think I'll just drop it. The bank's like all the way on the other fucking side of town. No, but isn't the entire Fallout series on YouTube or something? I mean, I have every opportunity to watch it. I think it was all uploaded to YouTube. No? I'm literally pretty 99.9% sure I saw a tweet that said that. It was actually a bleat, because it was on Blue Sky. A bleat. Cher was on stage during the Grammys, and she was great. Okay. This is embarrassing. You're probably not going to like me. Is it deadass called a bleat? I have no idea. I have no idea. I know the name Cher. If you ask me to picture who that is, they are a singer. I remember liking one song of theirs. But I honestly, that is as much as I know about that person. That is as much as I know about that person. That's basically her. Oh, I think this is a tire because they like did a whole 180 to... Wow, okay, Jesus, forget it. Never mind. To be fair, she is like 80. She has this one song that they used at the end of a show that I liked. The end of the season of a show I like. And I remember liking it. Almost a year. Hey, thanks, Unruly Toaster. Thanks for the 11 months. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. But, dude, like, literally that is it. You know, it was another one, and this person passed away recently, and so maybe I should have took it upon myself to inform myself, because they seem to be... This is so fucking bad. I'm sorry. You guys are gonna get so mad at me. If I continue this tangent, I'm eventually going to, like, name a celebrity that is near and dear to you, or an artist, or someone that is near and dear to you, and I'm gonna make you really, really mad. Are you about to say Catherine O'Hara? No, but you know what? I think that could honestly count. Okay, somebody said that she's the mom in Home Alone, and I'm like, oh, okay. What else is she? I don't know. I don't know. It's not Diane Keaton. It's David Lynch. David Lynch. What the fuck? I'm just saying, I hadn't barely heard... He's a director. Okay. Because, like, I've, like, fucking barely heard anything about him before he died. And then same thing with Bourdain. Not a fucking peep about him. Not a fucking peep about him until they die. And then suddenly, oh, this guy was so monumentally impactful. And I'm not doubting that he was. I'm just saying nobody was talking about him when he was alive. Nobody was talking about him when he was alive, and now he dies, and then suddenly, fuck, oh my god, this guy, everything about this guy. I heard the name, but that's about it. What's your opinion on the A's being moved to Las Vegas? It stinks, but whatever. It's not like I can do anything about it. They made a big stink about it. But it was ultimately not going to be stopped, so, you know, whatever. He directed Twin Peaks. I'll go one further than saying I've never seen it. I don't know a thing about it. Not only have I not seen it, I could not tell you a thing about Twin Peaks. Dagnel, have you never turned on a TV? Don't talk to me like that, alright? This is why I don't even bother. This is what I'm saying. I'm going to make you guys mad, and all you're going to do is make me feel stupid. Fuck off. Come on. I've never seen Twin Peaks on TV. I'm sorry. I never have. Holy shit, that was a first biter, and I got it. Wow, okay, I'm learning. That was back-to-back coelacanths, by the way, I'm pretty sure. These things are crazy. I don't hate watching shows or TVs, necessarily. It's just like, I don't know, clearly my enjoyment, what I enjoy, is not what people enjoy. Which isn't to say, like, oh, I watch really niche things. No, I don't. It's more like, I like a lot of shows and movies. I don't know who plays in them. I don't know actors and actresses. I don't know directors. I know a lot of songs, but I couldn't tell you who sings half of them, you know? That's my thing, is like, I probably have watched a David Lynch film in my life. Wouldn't be able to tell you which one. Movie buffs are kind of scary. I don't know. Watch sports, watch cartoons, watch soap operas. Who cares, right? See, that's what I'm thinking. Like, all you movie buffs out there, I'm a buff about, like, other things. I have a near encyclopedic knowledge about other things. It's just not movies, and it's just not TV shows. It's about, like, sports franchises and Animal Crossing. It's just that I use that knowledge that you used on television, movie, and media on other things. I have it too. It's just we just like different things. Like if I'm at the movie theater and the credits start rolling, I don't stay at the theater. I leave. I get up. I leave. I get the popcorn dust off my lap. I actually haven't been to the movie theater in a long time. It's been a few years. Last movie I saw, Puss in Boots 2. It's pretty good. Should I bet my house on... Who should I bet my house on for the Super Bowl? You don't own a house. No sports bettor owns a house. Who's watching a Twitch stream anyway? Some movie buffs treat liking movies like having a higher IQ. That is true for a lot of things. That is true for a lot of things. There is a pretentious aura around a lot of hobbies where if you're either less educated than somebody or you're ignorant completely of whatever it is, the fandom or the group will make you feel insanely stupid about it. It's not fun. And it's a good way to make it so that other people can't get into your interests. Which maybe that's exactly what they want. But I don't know. I'm also, like, probably a little bit like that, too, sometimes. But in reality, I think I just need to be a bit more accommodating of people who just weren't raised in the same way that I was. Like, for example, my girlfriend doesn't know a lot about sports. Because she wasn't raised in a household that cheered for teams or anything like that. And so most of her sports exposure has been through me ever since we started dating. And so I'm like trying to fill her in on a lot of things. I could be like a dick about it. Well, I don't want to be a dick about it, but I could be a dick about it, and then like she'll never get into it if I am, though. I know that if I was like acting like a real smarmy asshole about it, I'd never get her into it. She'd make it seem like it's just a group of elitists and annoying, belligerent people. No, it's not fun. Dagnel, do you like reptiles? No. No, I think that if a reptile was near me, I would steer clear. Very clear. No. No, not a reptile guy. Kind of like... They're bugs, basically. Reptiles are bugs. And I don't like bugs. They skitter. Like, they may not fly, but they skitter in a similar manner. And I'm like, it's the skittering, man, and it's the flying, and it's the, like, And it's how fearless they are. Thanks, Sheen Weedy, for the subscription on Twitch. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. My snake does not skitter. If you're using a snake as an example of a reptile that is meant to not scare me, you're gonna have to, like, start smaller, dude. Start with, like, a gecko. Except, no, I hate geckos because it's the mascot of Geico, that confounded insurance company. Why does every insurance company have the stupidest fucking mascot? Why are they trying to humanize their companies by making it so that there's a little gecko as their mascot? Yeah, he's got the British gecko, and he says, yeah, I don't know. What would you want to see for Animal Crossing 4.0? I don't know. I don't know. I hope that they just tweet. I hope that they make it this whole big-ass update. They hype it up. Maybe give it, like, its own direct, and then it's just, like, bug fixes. That would be kind of funny. And you know what? That's what I want. I just want it to be, like, a bunch of, like, gameplay balances and bug fixes. But all the gameplay balances actually just make the game more unpleasant for people. Wait, there's a 4.0? No, there's just like a hypothetical 4.0. What would you want to see? And I don't know, to be honest with you. I think I've aired every grievance that there is to have about Animal Crossing New Horizons. I think I've aired every grievance. There's no more to... I've said it all, man. It's just about you guys picking through the video footage to find all the grievances. And then fix those. And that's what I would want for a 4.0 update. But even that, I accept that I'm unrealistic when I ask for things sometimes from Animal Crossing. Nintendo. It's not realistic, a lot of the things that I ask for. How much money do I have? Alright, because each of these is 30,000, right? So that's 120,000 right there, plus 72,000. So I have about 192,000 bells right here. So I need about, being that this debt is 398,000, I'm going to need about another couple 100,000. All right, cool. But, I mean, like, you can see how quickly we're pulling in money here. That won't take too long. Nerf the sea bass spawn rate. Yeah, you can see what that does. Bearded Dragon. No. Are you going to play the new Tamagotchi game? Probably. What's that come out in, like, April? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to promise anything. I've known better. I've learned in the years. Don't promise that you're going to play anything. Don't promise you're going to play anything. Some of you guys have minds of steel traps. And you'll be like, hey, dude. Long-time fan here. First-time chatter. On February 2nd, at exactly 1:38 p.m., it was 19 degrees Fahrenheit outside. And you said that you were going to play the new Tamagotchi Life game on the Nintendo Switch / Nintendo Switch 2. Streamer, it is now July the 17th, and you have yet to play it. Why is that? Some of you would make good lawyers, you know that? Fuck. I'm sorry, that fuck was like irrelevant. I was mad that I missed that. Are you gonna play the new Terraria update? No, because I did a Terraria playthrough late in 2020. What was the last year? 2021. I did a playthrough late last year, and so I'm in my refractory period before I can start another playthrough. It reminds me of another. Yeah, it's exactly the Minecraft situation, which sounds like the title of a fucking Moist Critical video. Oh, the Minecraft situation's crazy. Which, I feel like there's been 100,000 Minecraft situations that you could say have been crazy. What if I just, like, what if I flick it a little bit? Y'all mind if I flick it for a minute here? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I hate that guy. Well, don't talk shit about him, alright? You can keep that to yourself. Why am I bad? Why am I bad? Dude's live on Twitch, flicking it. Yeah. Will you go back to collect blocks for the update? Oh my god. You might be asking that as a joke. I hope you're asking me that as a joke. Because I was just about to say, it's literally the Minecraft situation where... Dude, on the first bite, I'm fucking elite. I say that, and I'll miss the next fish, because I pull up too early, so whatever. Oh, but like, yo, like, it's like literally how FPS games work. Actually, no. Specifically, it's how Rocket League works. I did not... I was actually getting ready to recast that. I didn't know he bit down at all. That's how fucking Rocket League works. I win one game, and I'm like, I'm the fucking best Rocket League player of all time. Literally nobody else is on my level. I lose one game, and I'm like, I am the fucking worst. I should not even be able to grace this earth and breathe the same oxygen as my opponent. What was I saying? Minecraft. Yeah, stop. Do you have a favorite YouTuber, Dag? Not one favorite YouTuber. Oh, wait, hang on. Safe answer. Safe answer. Do I have... Ooh, safe answer. We've been talking about safe answers a lot. Like when people ask, what's your favorite X question? Favorite YouTuber? Ethos Lab. I'll say Ethos Lab, because nobody can get mad at me for that one. Thank you, Vivacious Galapagos Penguin, for the 46 months. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. How it's made. Dude, how it's made? What the fuck? Not a bad answer by any means. I'm just like, holy shit, I haven't heard of that guy. Oh my god, remember? I have Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. You just gave me like whiplash. That dude would make videos, and it was just like... My god, that's like a fucking... You gotta go to the old folks' home, dude. What the hell? What the hell? Remember How To Basic? Wait, was that... Wait, hang on a minute. What the heck? how it's made. No, okay, wait. I'm thinking of How to Basic. How It's Made was a TV show on, like, the History Channel or something. I'm thinking of what you said. How to Basic. That's the guy I'm thinking of. How to Basic. The guy who would just, like, break eggs and shit. And, like, that was his whole thing. He would literally go on and be like, how to fold your three-piece suit. And he would start with, like, a three-piece suit, and then he would just fucking, like, throw eggs at it and shit. There were these, videos where you bait the user into clicking on the video because they genuinely want to know how to do the thing that the title states. And then it devolves into, like, this, I don't know, this mess. And not like a... It wasn't, like, in a mean way. It was just, like, their thing, you know? Man, and I haven't thought of them in years. Yeah, like Chirma's PC building stream, yeah. That's a relic. That's a channel that's a relic of a YouTube era that I am glad does not exist anymore. That's a relic of... I'm not saying How to Basic was a bad person or a bad channel. By all accounts, I do not know. No, they're probably fine. But that's an era of YouTube that I'm glad doesn't exist anymore. Not because of How to Basic, it's just, it reminds me of that era. iDubbbz. It reminds me of iDubbbz. And I'm like, man, golly. Filthy Frank, yeah. It's like edgelord YouTube era. And yeah, I don't know. It was an insane time. What's up, Garfield? How It's Made was my Cocoa Melon. Yeah, but How It's Made is good, because that's actually, like, good shit. Shane Dawson? No, Shane Dawson was an era before that. Shane Dawson was early 2010s. Shane Dawson coincided with, like, the Call of Duty and Minecraft YouTuber era. Nice. Space check? Oh, perfect. What's up, WG? That's what I call him, because I'm cool with him like that. Why is he snarling at me? No, I don't need work. You're full up, you can't handle anything else. I forgot that the first dialogue option in this game is, hey, want me to do a favor for you? I kind of wish they would bring that back. Like in New Horizons, it'd be fun to just ask your villagers for a favor. Not to mention, it would make Smile Isle actually doable within a reasonable time. Not joking in any way whatsoever, except maybe like a little bit joking, but not that much joking. If you had the ability to do that, if you had the ability to ask your villagers for favors, thus making it so that Smile Isle, Nook Mile goal, is not unreasonably gargantuan of a task, making it actually, like, reasonably could be expected to be done. I would probably have done a video where I do every single Nook Miles goal, something that people have been asking me to do for probably ever since I started doing challenges on YouTube. But because of that one goal, and also a couple others that come to mind, I will never do that. Never! Not once. How hard is Smile Isle? It's not hard, it's just that your villagers never ask you for favors, and the final goal of it is to get, like, 300 favors for your villagers done, and it's like, no! I can't, 300 is ridiculous. They ask you for, like, 1 a day. You'd have to play for, like, a year. And now, like, a lot as well. You'd have to play a lot. Not just, like, 10 minutes every day for a year. Like, no, sometimes it takes a while for them to ask you something. Thoughts on Minecraft Super Flat Worlds? Super Flat is, like, a game mode in the game that you use to, like, try builds. People actually make, like, a survival series out of it. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't watch Minecraft on YouTube outside of, like, Ethos Lab. This is probably, like, literally the only one. They meant super flat survival. Yeah, but it's exactly what I said, is it not? You ever fucked around with Cobblemon? Yeah, isn't Cobblemon just Pixelmon? I fucked with Pixelmon like a decade ago, but fuck. My old ass shoe. Gross! And I'm like, can I drop that? Because, I don't know. I don't want to, like, ruin my town and make it so that, like, nothing spawns. I could probably dump it off the dump. Well, I could just sell it. Whatever. It's fine. What's up, Kyoodle? Does Poke MMO still exist? Yeah, I think so, man. I was actually thinking about... I think I did stream it, like, I don't know, maybe like a year ago? Poke MMO, man, that was fun. I feel like this stream is just everyone asking Dagnel if he's watched or played XYZ that is their special interest. Yeah, but that's not a bad... yeah, I don't know. It gets a little annoying, but also... It's not... Look, it's better than... It's better than, hey, Dagnel, here is my favorite racial slur. Hey, Dagnel, thoughts on, like, politics in the Middle East? I don't know, man. So, it gotta be, like... I gotta be a little bit thankful that at least it's not that. It could be worse. But also, like, it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to sound like this because it makes you guys sound like infants. But it's like a toddler, like, pestering their parent. Sometimes. Where it's like, oh my god, just 5 minutes where I can just think to myself. But that's not streaming. If you wanted silent time to think for yourself, don't stream. So, I don't know. Are you wearing a 6'7" shirt? It's not a 6'7" shirt. It's called the number 67 shirt, alright? Desperately need to know your opinion on niche queer vampire media now. Yeah, I thought Hotel Transylvania was alright. I don't know. It was alright. What the fuck? Why are they so fast? Would you ever do where you try to complete the catalog? No, I'm not going to complete the catalog in any Animal Crossing game. That's ridiculous. No. No. I pave the way for other creators to do things that are more ridiculous than me. By all means, anyone else is free to do this. You guys included. I'm not doing it. Thoughts on the Hannah Montana plug-in play game? There's a Hannah Montana plug-in play game? I remember there's a SpongeBob plug-and-play game. Did you guys have the SpongeBob plug-and-play game where the joystick was his nose? That was fun. Oh, fuck! God damn it! I had the Namco arcade one. Me too. That shit had Mappy, Mrs. Pac-Man, Galaga. Oh, shit, dude. I got so good at Mappy on that thing, too. Another fucking boot. I got so good at Mappy on that thing. I legitimately think that my experience playing Mappy on my Namco arcade machine plug-and-play video game that I had as a kid paved the way into me getting Dead God in The Binding of Isaac. If you know, you know. A pair of gross boots. Yeah, at least I can put some damn shoes on now. Animal crackers in my soup. I always heard that when the commercial would come on 15 times every fucking ad break as a kid. I thought it was... Fuck! I thought it was animal crackers in my boots. And I'm like, Shirley, what are you doing? Get those out of there. Are you saving them for later? What are you doing? Is Shirley Temple still alive? You have Dead God on Repentance? Yes, I do. No, no, no. She died? But she was like a kid. No, she passed a few years ago. Oh. That's crazy. 2014? That's not a few years ago. I was like, geez, how did I miss this? I missed it because it was damn fucking 15 years ago. Zoo Pals. Oink, oink, Zoo Pals. I have a little Zoo Pals trauma. I think I shared it pretty recently, so I don't know if that experience is on cooldown to where I can say it again. Is this just going to be a nostalgia stream where we just start talking about our favorite things from our childhood? Maybe. Trauma dump on us. In the first grade, we would get, like, during snack time, because we would have snack time in the first grade, because we were 6. We would get snack time, and the teacher would pour us cereal straight from the box. She would hand out Zoo Pals. The Zoo Pals are not the source of the trauma, but they are sadly associated with it. Uh-oh, that's a salmon. I should probably just get rid of that, huh? So I guess you can get salmon in the ocean too, but as long as you're not close to the river, then you're fine. She would pass out cereal onto our Zoo Pals, and this is back when cereal boxes had toys in them. I don't feel like they do that anymore. And whoever got the toy out of the box when she poured the cereal out onto your plate, you got to keep the toy. Fucking like a whole year went by, a whole first grade year went by, and I didn't get it one time. And this one kid got it like a million times. I think because of his positioning, because she would go in like a zigzag pattern as she passed out the cereal across the room. Because of his position, he was like in the optimal position in the very center of the classroom to get the toy every single time, because I swear to God, the toy was in the center of the cereal box. And so she would get halfway through the cereal box, and guess what? Halfway through the cereal box comes the toy, and fucking, like, asshole, who I can't remember his name. I wouldn't even dignify his name if I knew it. He got the one every single time. Upon his Zoo Pal, every time was the toy from the cereal box. Me? Not once, because I was, like, in the front of the classroom. So I was, like, one of the first to get it. Holy shit, thank you, Anonymous. Thanks for the $6.70. Oh, very funny. Thanks for the $6. Hey, dude, you know what? I hope if you're gonna give me $6.70 because 6.7, that's fine. I hope the next hot trend is like 999999999999999. That'll be awesome. I can retire young. Oops. Where's my store? Boo. What are you booing me for? Is that an Undertale reference? I can't even conceive of what I said that might be an Undertale. Not only was it not an Undertale reference, I cannot think, and I've beat that game like twice now. I cannot even think what of anything that I've said in the past minute might even be potentially misconstrued as an Undertale reference. The number 9 is an Undertale reference. Oh, yeah? Oh, I should have known. 9999 is the highest amount of damage that you can deal in Undertale, and this is generally a genocide route reference. Thank you for actually explaining it. That's like, dude, I be getting older, man. I be going on damn Know Your Meme. Like, I feel like if you look at my search history and you tracked it over the years, you would find that there's a line graph that goes up and up and up that correlates to the amount of times that I have to visit Know Your Meme. Because I don't know. Unk, yeah. Or Urban Dictionary. You ever play Roller Coaster Tycoon on stream? No. I gotta stop promising things, because I'm just gonna start saying no now to everything. And if I do, then surprise, I do play it eventually. But now I'm just gonna start saying no to everything. Like, hey, Dagnel, you gonna play Animal Crossing Wild World? No, I don't think I will. Thank you, Silent Ace, for the subscription. I appreciate that on Twitch. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. But genuinely, though, Roller Coaster Tycoon? No, I don't think so. 2 cells left and you're done with fishing. Do you think it's 2? That could be a salmon, so just don't even bother. It might be 2. That last one was a bit weak because I don't think I got but like 1 coelacanth, or even, did I even get 1? And I had 2 boots, or actually 3 boots. So that last cell was a bit shit, so it might need another 2, but I thought that this might be our last one. I don't know. If this is a coelacanth and we can get a couple more coelacanths, it might just be this one. I actually accidentally caught that. I was about to recast it. I've done that like a lot now, where I accidentally catch something because I was trying to reposition where the bobber was, but the fish just happened to look at the bobber right as I was pulling it up, and I caught it. I will own that one. That was a genuine error. It'll be 2 cells if you don't sell. It'll be 2 cells if I don't sell. Right, I think I get it. The number 9 is associated with Chara, the official Undertale/Deltarune newsletter the fans can subscribe to. Soft confirm this for Undertale's 9th anniversary through a poem written by Asriel's POV about Chara. You essentially just read, like, a Bible verse to me. That was Shakespeare, I think, what you just wrote. As far as, like, I don't really understand. I'm sorry. What is your moral judgment on drowning your park guests in Roller Coaster Tycoon? I have the same stance on that as I do about building a lion exhibit and then deleting one of the fences to the exhibit in Zoo Tycoon. Stop getting stupid salmon. Which, by the way, they literally tell you to do that in the tutorial for Zoo Tycoon 2. They do that to be like, hey, whoa, once we're out of the tutorial, make sure you don't do that again. I'm like, geez, yeah. Fuck. I'm seeing, I'm observing, I'm looking, fuck. Roll on over to the dump and drop it off. That's actually what they want you to do? You can't just sell it? Well, you can. I just did, but still. I wasn't even looking for that one. I'm like, yeah, no, it's just like, listen. No, you can't listen, doofus. They don't make a sound. It's fucking me up. Good morning from Australia. Hi. What language do you speak down there? Hi. Alright, I just joined. What are we doing at the moment? I'm catching fish. I'm catching fish in Animal Crossing GameCube. Sir. Really bad English. Oh my god, I just got reminded, Dagnel. I made you in Metopia when I was 14 and on vacation. I think you were a flower. What does this mean? You made me in Tamagotchi life when you were 14 and I'm a flower? What the heck does this mean? Bible verse, yeah. That's really funny. Can you explain to me why that's really funny? I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt because I've been doing this for like 5 years. You could be on you're on like the maximum end of the spectrum. You could be like 19 now. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But also, this is a gentle reminder that this stream is generally not suitable for audiences that are below the age of 18. I would very much encourage you to skedaddle if you're not. Please do not confuse the elderly streamer. I love when I ask something and all you people do is just fucking call me old or stupid. Alright, that's it. I'm done. I'm done getting mad, though. I'm done getting mad, though. I love when I fucking ask something and all I do is just get called stupid for not knowing and nobody actually fucking tells me. Oh, it's awesome. I love it. Alright, but I'm done, though. That's my one, like, bit of genuine anger that I can have for today. It's just like, oh my god, though, man. Holy shit. I explained it. Well, can you do it again? Because clearly I didn't see it. I'm not done getting mad. I'm not, but I try not to, like, snap, alright? I try not to lose my cool too often. Clearly that doesn't happen, but... So I learned, because, okay, I don't know what a flower means in the context of what they were saying. Like, you're a flower. Does that literally mean I am a actual flower in Tomodachi life? Or does that mean that, wait, what does that mean? Like, that's what I'm wondering. Is it as literal as it comes across? Which is like, I planted you in the grass, you are a flower. Because I'm like, I thought that was like some, like, term. I learned the term coconut the other day. So I thought it was something like that. Like when somebody calls himself a coconut. I actually learned for the first time the other day what that means. Maybe some of you know. And you're like, how did you not know what a coconut meant? I'm like, no, I've never heard that term in my life. What does that mean? So my girlfriend described it as somebody who is, for example, somebody who is black. But this is... let me actually pull up the proper definition. I feel like as a white guy, I cannot properly define this. It is not my right. So if I say coconut... They say a person who is tan on the outside and white on the inside. My girlfriend used it in a humorous context the other day, and I was like, what does that mean? And she's like, oh, you don't know. And I'm like, no, I don't. I'm like, no. How much money is this? Thank you, Facade Games, for becoming a member on YouTube. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Yeah, like Oreo is another one as well. And I'm like, I never heard, and like, of course, being like the white guy, of course I haven't heard of it before. So I learned something new. Go white chocolate. It's like, yeah, what is it, like white on the outside and even more white on the inside? Alright, let's see who we got here. So, 30,000 plus 73,000. 103, let's say like 130. 160, 190, 220, 250, 280, 310, 340, 370. And my debt is 398,000. Yeah, so I'm going to need one more cell session. Yeah. Can I drop this many? Oh, that's fucking nice. I like how this is the only game you can drop things in bulk. They gotta bring that back, man. I know what being called a snowflake means. Yeah. Yeah. What are your genuine thoughts on AC and H when you compare things between the older games with it often? Yeah, I mean, of course, naturally, right? You're going to compare latter entries of a series compared to those of its predecessors. I think that a lot of the older games do things well, and I think a lot of things Animal Crossing New Horizons does well. Fuck! But that's why it's hard to rank, like, oh, what's your favorite game in the Animal Crossing series? I don't know. Because it really depends on what I'm doing in that specific game. You know? Lion's Paw, what? It really depends on what I'm doing in that specific game. My partner called me a white boy, lovingly. Oh yeah, I get called that all the time. Because, like, my girlfriend will, like, see how, like, I will scratch something on my skin, like my face, and it will leave, like, visible red splotch. And she will be freaked out. She will be like, oh my fucking god, what did you do? Did, like, a lion maul you? And I'm like, no, dude, I just, like, itched my face. And I'm like, yeah, but it probably... And then I look in the mirror and I'm like, yeah, that does look bad, though, doesn't it? That does look really bad. Like, I'll, like, in my neck especially, I will scratch my neck and it will look like something mauled me. Like, I got into a fight with a bear. And no, it's just like, my neck itched. That's interesting. Yeah, and then she'll be like, you're such a white boy. And I'm like, yeah, guilty. It's like... And it looks really bad. I'm like, you know, you're being dramatic. And then I look in the mirror and I'm like, wait, no, you're kind of right, though. Yeah. Especially in the winter. Yeah, especially, like, your skin's all dry and shit. Yeah. It's the worst. Oh, but I love winter. No bugs. Fuck. That sounds like you got dermatography. I'm going to add that to the list of things that Chad has diagnosed me with. I'll go ahead and add that one to the list, whatever the hell that means. Guys, I don't know. Never mind. I said I was going to stop.
Money, money, money.
I will indeed enjoy my emotes and ad-free viewing. I hope you have an awesome day and I've loved binging your videos.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you, Facade Games. I appreciate it. And there you go. Yeah, do just that. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. I can't tell if this is trash because it's blind or if it's a coelacanth because it's blind. Because I feel like the coelacanths have had decent visual range. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it's coelacanth, yeah. Cool. I had a white boy moment today because there was seaweed in my ramen, which was a bit too much for me. That's actually so fucking true, though, man. Like, oh my god. I don't know. I feel like such a fucking swine when I be getting, like, miso soup at the sushi restaurant. And I, like, okay, whoever I'm eating with will, like, eat the whole thing, seaweed and all. And then I'll eat the miso soup, but, like, there will be, like, a few strips of seaweed down at the bottom that I was like, nah. Unless I ate, like, the seaweed with a spoonful of the soup, I'm not gonna eat the seaweed straight up, though, man. And so whenever I return the bowl after I'm done, my bowl will still have seaweed in it, and I'm like, I'm sorry, though, man, I don't like it. It's nasty. I don't know, it's just gross. It's like parsley, man. You just put it there to, like, doll up the dish. Yeah, you'd expect me to eat that, do you? What do you not like about it? I don't outright hate it. It's just, it's nothing. It's not much of anything. There's not much. And also, it stinks. Like, not the seaweed that they put in your miso soup, but seaweed, you ever, like, walk along the ocean and seaweed fucking stinks. It stinks. It smells. It's rancid. And I'm like, that's the same shit that's in my damn soup? Ugh, no. Even if it doesn't smell like that in that moment, no. But you know what? As I get older, the more I'm like... I think that a lot of adults... Maybe I'm not right about this. Maybe this is just me, and I project this onto all adults or all people my age. I do that a lot. Where I'm like, oh yeah, we're all, like, fucked up like I am. And as I get older, I learn that everyone's just masking their like, internal trauma. Just like me, right? And they're like, no. No, but anyway... As I get older, I realize that a lot of adults, they still don't like the same food that they didn't like when they were a kid, but they just eat it anyway. Because either they want, like, to set a good example for their children, or they know it's healthy for them, and in their aging bodies, they know that Even though you might not like Brussels sprouts, you should probably eat them anyway, right? When you're a kid, you don't care about that. And you're just like, yucky, Brussels sprouts. Because I'm an adult. And I'll be honest with you, I have not come around to enjoying a lot of the vegetables that I didn't enjoy as a kid. I still don't enjoy Brussels sprouts. I fucking hate cauliflower. Cauliflower is one that I will just straight up avoid. Like, I can tough out Brussels sprouts. I'm still not huge on broccoli, but, like, whatever. I can do it. I can tough out a lot of vegetables. Cauliflower is not one of them. Tomato. Although, tomatoes I can tough out, too. But it's not that I have come around to enjoying them. It's just that I am like, okay, I should be an adult and eat the vegetables, even if I don't like them. And it feels childish, but I don't know. I'm eating them. Isn't that what's most important? As long as I'm eating them. Broccoli sucks. I kind of agree, but like, all things considered, I don't know. Broccoli is one that I'm sort of coming around to. That one's... I actually am beginning to have an enjoyment for broccoli. Unlike when I was a kid. One more. Broccoli. I think most veggies taste good if you cook them right. But that's why I'm saying with, like, cauliflower... Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can get Brussels sprouts and broccoli and every vegetable that I've had in my life that I have not enjoyed. You can get them to the point where I can certainly not only eat them, but actually enjoy them. Not just, like, tough it out. The vegetables that I truly despise, like cauliflower, you cannot make me like them. I've had, like, cauliflower bites. You know how sometimes cauliflower be used as, like, a meat replacement? Like, oh, cauliflower wings. I've tried cauliflower wings before, because I'm like, oh, you know, maybe. No. You can put delicious wing sauce around them, and I won't like them. That means that I don't think I'll ever like them. Oops. Cauliflower cheese bangs. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. Alright, I think that should be enough. Let me get all my money together. And I think that that should be enough. With, I think, a little bit left over for the next segment. But let's see. I dropped all my money by the house. Let's get it all together, and it should be greater than or equal to 398,000 bells. That's not the pickup button. Avocado, yay or nay? Yeah, indifferent, but I will eat it. That's one of those where it's just like, I don't care for it, but it's fine. Alright, 84,000. Every bag here is 30,000. So, let's just round down to 80,000. We'll say 110, 140, 170, 200, 230, 260, 290, 320, 350, 380, 410. Oh, yeah, we got plenty enough. All right, good. Let's go run that over to the bank. And then, shit, dude, like, I kind of feel bad. I might have overcooked it a little bit. Because the next debt that we're going to do is the basement debt. And that's not very expensive. It's only like 49,000. And with how much I have left over from the fishing segment, I'm like, I'm going to basically have that. Let's see, though. I have 46,895 left over. Okay. I have an idea. I'm going to save, is there like a bank account? There's an account in this game, all right? Right, I'm going to put the rest of this away. In my account. Where's your account? Do you not have a bank account in this game? Am I stupid? Save the excess for turnips. Yeah, that was exactly the idea. As I'm going to save the excess for turnips. I don't think it exists until you pay all your debts? What do they expect you to do? Well, whatever. Alright, anyway. So, yeah, what I'm thinking is, because I can basically already pay off the basement debt with what I have left, making it so that I'm not really going to be able to spend a whole lot of time getting my debt paid off via money rocks, which was the next segment. I'm going to set this extra aside for when I have to do the debt after my basement, which is like 700-something thousand. I'm going to save that for my initial investments into turnips. Alright, cool. And how does it feel? Yeah, pretty good. We're knocking it out. Even with all that much room, all that spacious bigness? I know pack rats with less stuff than you. Oh, I'm only kidding a little bit. I'm having a joke. He's having a joke, guys. You don't store it, you pay off your debt. Yeah, but like, what if you want to like... Well, you can't put like all your money... You're not spending your whole paycheck on paying off your student loans, are you? You gotta put some aside for some groceries or something. Don't forget to change the current debt thing. Yeah, I'll do that when I save. I know, we can dig down, you know? Add a basement, a cellar, or even a larder. I gotta Google that. A larder is a cool area for storing food prior to use. Okay. A larder, huh? Don't tell me that that's like a, Ah, yes, a fridge, but a room. The top lookup today for Merriam-Webster.com is called cut the mustard. What the hell does that mean? To achieve the standard of performance necessary for success. Oh. Do you guys think I cut the mustard? I thought that was I thought it meant farting. I cut the cheese. I thought that's what it meant. I've never heard of that before. You can't see into a basement from the outside, you know. That's what makes the basement the coolest floor. Oh, okay, I'm getting a lesson, too. Because it's private, you could fill it with junk and not be embarrassed by the mess. It's a license to slob! I'll have it ready for you by tomorrow. Just you wait. You're gonna love it. I swear you will. Alright, I believe you. What else you got in here today? Man, boy ain't got nothing! He's selling crap! Alright. So that's that debt paid off. The next debt that we have... Let me save here before I do any... extra stuff here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to grab that shovel. That's right. Alright, so... with that debt paid off, let's update this. We are on the... basement debt, which is... 49,800 bells. You'll be like, that is not a lot, and you would be correct. Compared to the last debt that we paid off, that is like nothing. Which is why we are going to pay off this debt using the comparatively rather unlucrative money rocks. So, we have paid off our 8x8 main room debt. That means that we have paid off a total of 565,800 bells, and we have 19,211,200 bells remaining across the entire series. So yeah, but you can see the issue with having 46,000 or something left after selling all those fish. I'm basically already done with the basement debt, which is like, well, that's kind of lame that I'm not even going to end up using the method that I had intended. So I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to set aside that money that I have left over after selling all those fish, and I'm going to use that to invest into turnips for the debt after the basement debt, the final debt of Animal Crossing GameCube, which is the second floor. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to go to the next day, talk to Tom Nook so that we can get our next debt, and then time travel day by day and hit money rocks until we have 49,800. I don't know how much you get for money rocks in this game. I think it's like 8,000 per. So, what would that be? Like a week or so of hitting our money rocks every day? That's not that bad. We'll have that done in no time. And then, again, you guys have seen how broken turnips are in this game. I don't anticipate that that last debt, as big as it is, 798,000, will take all that long. I don't think that'll end up taking all that long. Yeah, I think I'll finish this game today. You can increase the amount you get from rocks with feng shui. Yeah, but I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, you'd probably have to get like a bunch of yellow furniture, right? You're probably better off just doing it, right? You're probably better off just, you know... Instead of, like, that's a lot of time that you'd have to dedicate to getting your feng shui right, and in that time, you could just go hit your money rocks with your regular luck. Will we do a wee bit of Wild World then today? You didn't say a wee bit. I actually added that one in there. Probably not, because I don't really have the Wii U set up. I have it set up, I just gotta really, like, switch over the capture card. Oh, another rainy day. Oh, look at me, I got a bell bag left over. I'll pocket that away. Yeah, so obviously we're gonna want a shovel. Let's get that out. And then, yeah, let's see how much we get from our money rocks every day. I don't really know. Let's remember how much money we have so that we don't... This is why I want a bank account. I want to be able to put... Like, I want to... Fine, put it in your letters. That's your bank account, is your letters. Just so I don't get my money confused. Can you really not stack these either? Oh my god. You can't fucking stack them either? I only have 3,800. I can get more letters from my mailbox. You have a bank account. Go back to the post office. That's what I was saying, but then somebody said that you can't use it until you pay off all your debt. And then I did talk to Pelly, and she didn't say anything about an account. Listening to chat. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Alright. I'm putting the controller down. Somebody tell me definitively right now, because I'm tired of this. Seriously. Like, listening to chat. Who the fuck else am I going to listen to? It's only you guys and me. Who the fuck else am I going to listen to? If I don't know something, naturally, don't you think I'm going to ask you? Fuck me for wanting a straight answer. Gotta pay off your debt first, straight from the wiki. Okay. Alright. So, this will be my bank account for now. This is my bank account right there. Alright? 895 bells left over. So we don't get the bells that I had left over mixed with the bells that I'm going to get from hitting my money rock. So that... I mean, we have a little bit left over, like 800 something, but it's not that much. So... that will mean that we basically will end up paying off most of this debt with the intended method. Now, I actually have to remember where my rocks are. I don't really know. I can't say I've been paying attention very well. Can you say the famous line, I'm going to start timing people out? No, I don't want to. I say that when I'm being facetious. Like, I'm not actually going to time people out. I'm just pretending to be mad because it's funny, I guess. I don't know. But, no, I'm not going to say it when I'm actually mad, and I actually might start timing people out. If I time somebody out, and it's not just like a, oh, haha, I'm just going to make you like, I time you out for like a minute because you said 6-7. Like, if I'm actually mad, I won't even say that I'm timing you out. I'll just do it. So, no, I'm not going to do it. Because I'm actually, it's Pillium! Dude, he's fucking wiggling. Look at him. Over here. Over here, Pillium. Oh, sorry, I just needed to get that. That is just really important. What was I saying? I'm sorry, like, I was mad, and now I'm happy, though, because I saw Pillium. It made me happy. There we go. Man, that shit turns red! Why did it turn red? Alright, what was that? Is that 7? Is 7 the max that you can get? Or is that a skill issue that I only got 7? Evil fucking money rock. What the hell? What did I get? 1,000? 1,100? 1,200? 2,200? 2,300? What? You can get 10,000 banger out of that? What the fuck? Why don't you just put it in your pocket so you can see? I had 895 before hitting that rock. And now I have 14,195. So what did I get? Like 13,500? 300? 13,000? 13,000, like 600 or something like that. That's pretty good, dude. That was way more than I thought. 13,300 is the max. Oh. So I don't need no stinking feng shui. I'm fine. Oh. Dude, that was easy. Alright, cool. Well, I mean, 49,800 divided by... Not that I can... Maybe I shouldn't expect that much every day. But if I were to get that much every day... 49,800 divided by 13,300? What's that going to be, like... 4 days? It's not bad. I thought it was going to take a week. He got that feng shui. I'm putting like my hand, I'm doing like the cunty pose. It's fucking hot in here, man. And like, I'm not saying that it was because of my pose, but it did, I felt as though it warmed up in here a little bit when I did that. It actually like warmed up a little bit in here when I did that. I think, yeah. I think that's correlated. Dag, your smile is infectious. Thank you. And yet chat does nothing but make me frown. Isn't it ironic, cruel, son of a bitch world that we live in? Someone said the rock turned red to show you how much time you have. Yeah. So, like, because I noticed it, like, fades away. But, I was just, I remember it turning red. It's just that I forgot in that moment that it did that. And I was like, holy fuck, angry as shit rock. I was like, golly, what did I do? So does that mean that I had, like, good luck that day or something? That I got the maximum amount? Holy shit. 5 p.m. Oh my god, yes please. Yes, mama, slay my boots. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Alright, I'm sorry. I don't fucking know anything. I don't know anything. I gotta go. I don't blame you, man. This song fucks. Yes, this song engages in coitus. Yes, absolutely. What the fuck? Oh, that's a cricket. Oh, he died. That scared me. That sounds... That must be some different kind of cricket. There is like a different kind of cricket in this game, right? That isn't in other games? Like the worm cricket or something? I don't remember. Yeah, that's the cricket I remember. From each hit of the money rock, you get 100, 100, 100, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 10,000. Total of 13,300. Oh, well, I thought that I would get more from feng shui. Maybe I do? I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, like, if I can reliably get that much every day, then that's awesome. Can you dig a hole in that? No. What the hell do I do then? Like this? Are you guys team hitting rocks like this? Or are you team hitting rocks like... Okay, I can't do it with this one because it's in an awkward spot. But are you guys team holes in the corner, or are you team 2 holes next to each other? Holes in the corner. Yeah, you gotta go holes in the corner, man. I hate when they do the 2 holes next to each other. That bugs me. I don't like it. Like, if you have to do it, like in that last situation, then fine, but... No. This is how you do it. What is this stupid cricket? It's bugging me. Remember those 2 rocks that were, like, back-to-back? Those were by the wishing well. What is this one, too? Boy, you're in the... Okay, I think it's fine as long as... If, like, one tree is blocking it, then it's fine. Oh my god, it's in, like, such an awkward spot. Bells with money luck? You can get up to 63,000 if you got good money luck? What the fuck? Why do they... This game is fucking broken. Turnips? Money rocks? They actually made this, like, the easiest game to make money in. What the fuck? I thought this game was brutal. I used to be of the opinion that, like, this game was like, oh, this game's cutthroat. It's so hard to do anything in this game. Like, make money. No, it's, like, fucking easy. What the hell? I ain't know these rocks working, though. I haven't tried this one yet. Where else do I got rocks, man? This is Mr. Krabs' favorite Animal Crossing game. Man, you're not shitting. I don't know if I've done this one yet. Me and my girlfriend always have your videos on in the background on an iPad. Whenever it's dying, we refer to the iPad as Dagnel is dying. Can you charge him? I thought you'd like to know that. Dagnel is dying. Can you charge that? You gotta plug the Dagnel in. That's fucking... I don't know. That's fucking... I don't know what to think of that. It's fucking insane, though. I don't know. That's fucking insane. That's fucking me up. I don't know. It fucks me up when people are like, yo, dude, I named, like, my pet dog after you. Nobody's actually ever done that. But that would have me have a fucking crisis, I think. That's really funny. But also, it's freaking me out a little bit. I don't know. I don't know why, either. I don't know why. It's, like, messing with my head. Like, I'm out there as somebody's iPad. It's scaring me. Son of a bitch. There's another Pillium. I'll let that Pillium go. I gotta lock in. I named my Minecraft dog after you. Like, I don't know. Did you guys, like, say, you just see my Dagnel tattoo? Man, do not. Do not. Do not. Don't even joke about that. I know you do not have a Dagnel tattoo. I know none of you have Dagnel tattoos. What the hell would you even make of my likeness into a tattoo? No, don't. Absolutely not. Right? Surely. Surely you jest. Oh, this son of a bitch is gonna fucking bite me, isn't he? Do it!
Ah, fuck! Fuck! You asshole!
What did I get from that? Like, 1,300? Damn it. Fuck that mosquito. And it took me all damn stupid, like, 10 minutes to find this rock as well. It took me, like, 10 minutes to find this stupid thing. What's in the dump? What are people throwing away? Somebody's just throwing away a good, nice red boombox. Damn it. Whatever. Alright, something to look out for. Or maybe I should go... Oh, I don't know. I'm in, like, in a tough spot because I'm like, I should go to a different time to avoid the mosquito, but... 5 p.m. hourly track, though. I don't know. That's tough, man. Maybe I'll just make sure that there is no Skeeto nearby me before I do it. Albuquerque, 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 Albuquerque. Fuck, man. Why did somebody have to say that? I'm Dagnel. Can you store bells in your gyroid outside of your house? No, I wouldn't do that to Lloyd. No, I don't think I can. Yeah, alright. Just make sure that there's no Skeetos nearby, and we'll be fine. There's a rock here. That's probably the first one I should check. Do not sell marijuana to my husband. Yo. Hector looks constipated. He looks fine. I think he looks cool. What are you gonna get all heck dog about? What other villagers have moved in since? I haven't checked in a while. Kitty and Cube, Dottie. We've seen Dottie. Mitzi, Tangy, Hector. Actually, nobody. I thought that a lot of villagers moved in. But maybe you seem to, like, start with the same amount of villagers. I don't know. Maybe you don't get a whole lot more from the ones that you start with. Do rocks change every day in this game? No, I think they stay in... No, they definitely stay in the same spot. Because I have two by, like, the wishing well that are right next to each other.
Yo.
Thanks, Azalin, for the Prime on Twitch. I appreciate that. Thank you. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. I gotta, like, draw in my mind the optimal layout to check every rock in this game. See, this one's awkward. And another Pillium. Cube suffered twink death from ACGC to ACNH. I didn't say that, by the way. Somebody in my chat said that. I didn't say that. That was somebody else. How did I do this one? I did this one with the 2 holes. This is a 2-holer. Twink death. I hate when I got a stupid tree next to it, man. Like, how... I mean, you'd have to get an axe is the answer, but... I'm like, if I had more time, how would I get all the bells out of this? Bang, right? That was pretty good. I think, yeah. Okay, so as long as we have a 10,000 one, then that means that I think we optimized it. Alright, cool. I got this cricket out of my fucking ear, man. I'm not putting these away until I get this cricket out of my ear. It's gonna drive me insane. Alright. That's gonna put me at, like, 28 or 29,000-ish. Is there a faster way to put money in your pockets? Just curious. It's like dragging it over every time. It's driving me a little bit nuts, so. 28,795. Alright, cool. Not bad. I'm out of here. Why do they look so loose? What, the bell bags? They just got out of the shower, man, alright? Can you just hold A on stuff in your inventory and skip the grab/drop menu? Can I? Hold A to move stuff in the... No. Like, rearrange stuff in your pockets? No, I think you actually have to, like, say to grab it. I'm learning new things about men. Who said anything about men, dude? Who said anything about that? Hi, Dagnel. What's your favorite Animal Crossing game? I don't know. Amiibo Festival. Happy Home Designer. It's raining! Dagnel streams to be classified as educational. What have I taught you? Ooh, first try? First try, no? Wow. Do you have Animal Crossing amiibos? If so, which ones? United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic Dominica, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, too, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still... something, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda, something, San Juan, Paraguay, Uruguay, Zambia, something, and Guam. Wait, where am I at? 42,000? Alright, one more day. Botswana. I don't know, I have like a whole binder full of them, and if I listed them all, I would take 5 minutes to do so. Like the amiibo cards, at least. See, that's educational. I'm learning about countries. Yeah, except for stupid Yakko. Doesn't he says San Juan to say Puerto Rico. That's the capital of Puerto Rico. That's not a country. It's a city. He says Greenland. That's a territory of Denmark. That's not a country. He says Caribbean, I guess to broadly categorize every country in the Caribbean as the Caribbean. In reality, there's like 15 countries down there. Also, that show came out, at least that episode came out in like the 90s, so there's been a lot of history since then, so it's inaccurate due to time as well. But even during its time, it was inaccurate in some parts. I guess he was just desperate for rhymes, yeah. Germany now in one piece, yeah, right? It's like... I guess at the time. But he also specified Jamaica. I guess it just fit into the rhyme. And he says, like, Zaire. Zaire hasn't been a thing since, like, a long time. It's a bit of a skill issue on Yakko's part. But you know what? It made for a catchy song, so I guess you can kind of... Like, if the song sucked ass, everyone would criticize it. But, I don't know, it's, like, pretty catchy, so... The Spanish Sahara is gone. What the hell... Was it ever even a thing? I don't know, man. There's probably a lot of history there that I am not respecting properly if I don't know, so maybe I shouldn't say anything, but... I don't know. Pillium. Doesn't he say Benelux instead of Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg? Oh, fuck, I gotta listen to that now. Because I'm trying to recite it in my head. Tunisia, Morocco, Uganda, Angola, Zimbabwe, Djibouti, Botswana. I know it's Africa, but I just wanted to say it. Here we go. Alright, this should be it. Even if we don't maximize this one, it should still be enough, but we did anyway, because I'm the fucking best Animal Crossing player in the world. I'm sorry, I really didn't need to swear there. Alright, but that should be enough, and we should be able to pay off our basement debt. I don't even think I've talked to Tom Nook yet to even be able to pay off the debt, but regardless, we should have enough here. Dag, I'm putting down a parlay on your turnip prices. I'm betting for 1,000. Should we do like a closest to the pin thing where you guys try to guess my weekly turnip price and it's whoever's like closest to the pin wins? Oh yeah, 55,000. Yeah, that should definitely be enough. All right, let's we got to talk to Tom Nook first. All right, I was going to talk to Tom Nook, then we can talk to Pelly and pay it off there. Gamba turnips, please. I mean, if my mods want to do that, then sure. No, I don't recall him saying that, though. I'm sorry. There's like 2 crickets that I made jump to the river. Welcome, valued customer. Holy shit, your store is big. How do you like your new basement? Have you been down there to check it out? Quality work, is it not? You may not know this, but the HRA doesn't judge your basement. Most are just too dank, yes? So you can feel free to store as much loose junk in there as you like. Or not. It's your choice. Now, for the small matter of the bill, let's see here. For jacking up the house and digging you a new basement. Equipment rental, inspection, of course, then raccoon labor hours. Ah! 49,800. Yeah, so not bad at all. Compared to my other debts. It's a bargain. He's actually not wrong about that. You don't have to pay it all off at once, but I think I will. What do you got? Kind of a funky little tune, my brother. Is this a... No, they didn't have wall items in this game. I'm like, what? Is this like for sale or is this just decoration? Nice toilet. Guys, they gave me a whole new dishwasher today. They gave me a whole new dish. Remember I was bitching about how my dishwasher wasn't working and I wrote it up for maintenance? I thought they were going to come over and just replace the pump on it because the motor was bad. They wheeled a knock on my damn door, a whole ass dishwasher sitting outside. And they're like, hey, you got your dishwasher here. And I'm like, okay. I didn't need all that. I'm not going to say no. He installed my ass a new dishwasher. Hi, can you not be a fucking moron? Alright. After this deposit, plus the bells that I had left over from fishing, we're probably going to have a decent amount of bells to start investing turnips with. No, don't mail a letter. No. Yeah, so we're going to have, like... I mean, I'll pull it all out of my mail now. And we'll see. Very good. He's debt-free. Yeah. Alright, so you can pull it out of the letter, like, easily like that. How much are we gonna have? Remember how we got to, like, 100 million bells, by the way? Remember how we got to, like, 100 million bells with a starting investment of 10,000? And you remember how it only took us, like, 5 in-game weeks to do so? We're gonna have at least 5 times that as a starting investment in this game. So, I think, by the way, be free, Pillium. I think that we're going to have this last debt paid off really quickly, despite the fact that it is, compared to all the other ones, a gargantuan debt. More than all the debts preceding it totaled. So, but despite that, I think that because of how broken turnips are in this game, it won't take very long at all. But let's see, let's go talk to Tom first, then we'll update all the stuff. Do turnips or Nook Miles count as cryptocurrency? I mean, if you were going to lump those in there, why wouldn't you just lump bells in there as well? But also, no. Mighty grateful. I couldn't be more full of great. Wow, this guy got jokes in this game. He's got fucking jokes in this game. He is hitting me with some fucking zingers, man. Unlike any game that he has been featured in after this fact. He is dropping some mad zingers. It is crazy. I know the way your mind works, my good friend. You're looking to get yourself a bigger house. Don't be ashamed. You can't stop progress. Now, the only possible way I could make that house any bigger would be to build up, you know, a second floor. And that would require all sorts of planning and the like, so it carries a hefty price tag. What do you say? Please! I never expected such steady business from you. It's fantastic. I have no choice but to ask, and do so with grace and skill, I might add. What color roof would I like? Let's see. Let's browse the options this time. They're a bit bold.
Yo.
Give me a fucking white roof. Thanks, Facade Games, for the tier 1 on Twitch. I appreciate that. Thank you. Same Facade Games, I assume that was a YouTube member earlier? I appreciate that. Thanks for doubling down. I appreciate that. Alright, yeah. So, with 51,595 left to invest in turnips, We're in a good spot. We should definitely finish today. With some... I don't even think we need, like, good turnip luck. We just need, like... I don't know. We don't need, like, an insane price. Just something decent. This is superior. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Me, personally, I like watching streams on Twitch better as well. Are you just doing the GameCube release of Population Growing, or are you going to do the original as well as E+? Well, I mean, like... No, because they're all going to have the same debts, are they not? Or does E+ have more expansions? I don't really think so. Alright, let me update this. Current debt. Second floor. 798,000 bells. Alright. And then we will check off the basement debt. Meaning that we've paid now 615,600 bells of our debts, 19,161,400 remaining. And the last debt in Animal Crossing GameCube is turnips. The last debt in Animal Crossing GameCube is the second floor expansion at 798,000 bells. And we will be using the most profitable thing in this game to pay it off, turnips. Every debt, every game... will be paid off, with one exception. Every game's last debt will be paid off with turnips. The only game with the exception is Animal Crossing New Leaf, because the last debt is actually not the most expensive debt. So really what I should say is, the most expensive debt in every game will be paid off with turnips. Naturally, because they are really good. So, let's waste no time. I think what we should do is we should time travel to the next Sunday so that we can buy turnips from Joan. And we can get the ball rolling. Animal Crossing New Leaf has so much debt. It's ridiculous. E+ has decorations for your town, but they're not required. It's also entirely in Japanese, and the unofficial translation isn't done yet. Yes, and it's like, my whole thing with making it so that each debt is paid off in a different manner was done because I want to avoid repetitiveness. Because, like, yeah, I would just use turnips for every debt if I wanted to do this in the most ideal manner possible. But I didn't want to make it, like, too repetitive and samey. And if I was going to do all the first-generation Animal Crossing games, I feel like it would fall into that issue again. Oh, Sunday is tomorrow. Perfect timing. Although I need to be in the morning. So, hang on. What's the best morning track in this game? Let's go like... So like... Let's do 9 a.m. Let's see what 9 a.m.'s got for us. I can't recall the morning tracks in this game. I'm ready. I'm Dagnel. 5 a.m.? Yeah, but 5 a.m. is before Joan's in town, because the day rolls over in this game at 6 a.m. New Leaf made it so that it's 5 a.m. for some reason. I don't really know why. But 5 a.m. is too early. It has to be between 6 a.m. and 11 a.m. Oh my god, that white roof. Holy shit, he was right. That is bold. That is bold. Yeah. Alright. That's fucking... That's ghastly. It looks like it snowed. It's like the middle of summer, yeah. Alright, let me talk to Tom so that I can actually get the next debt able to be paid off. He can tell me the bad news that I'm going to have to pay $798,000. There's a small matter of the cost. Such luxury doesn't exactly come cheap. So that'll be 798,000 bells. It sounds bad. I promise you it will not be. He's laughing right now. I'm going to be the one laughing. Literally, to the bank. You should have seen the look on your face. You should have seen the fucking foot up your butt. It's my foot. I'm kicking your ass right now. You look like you were about to faint right away. Oh, but you know you don't have to pay me right now. Try not to be scared by all those zeros. Just pay it off through the post office like before. And I might as well give you all the bad news at once, so I'll just go ahead and tell you this now. I cannot make your house any bigger than it is now. Sadly, it's beyond my skill to build skyscrapers. But still, seeing as how you asked for it and the work is done, you have to pay it all off, of course. That's what you call the rules of society. I didn't write them, it's just the way things work. At any rate, I hope you'll still come by the shop for your everyday shopping needs, yes? Please do. Thank you, Choir, for the membership on YouTube. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Not your ad-free viewing. Sorry, I lied. What the hell is this, like, cheese painting? That's a rare painting? It looks like a tower of cheese. No. Get out of here. Alright, whatever. We're not worried about this. We gotta find Joan. Isn't that the kiss? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna put all my tools away so I can handle as much turnips as possible as well. Because our pockets are gonna get pretty full. We're gonna need all the pocket room that we can get. So, let me empty all these out. Thank you for your service to all my tools. Oh wait, I can just do it like this. Alright, there we go. Now we gotta find Joan. Buy as many turnips as we can. Do not hold back. The twinkification. Shut the fuck up. We gotta... Don't hold back. Buy every turnip we can. They only had 10 pixels to work with for every painting. I'd be honest with you, I couldn't recognize... I didn't know if that was a real painting or not. The kiss. What the fuck is it meant to be depicting? I couldn't make out what the hell that was meant to be. Hey, Dag, how are you? I'm good. How are you? They twinkified Cube. No, they untwinkified him. Where is Joan's elderly ass? She, like, moves acres every time as well. So you gotta be careful with when you buy from her. Google it? What's it called? The Lovers? That's a tarot card. What's this prediction? Hey, Dagnel, I love your videos. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. The Kiss. By Klimt? Is that his name? By Gustav Klimt. What a fucking name. Comber didn't help you out by telling you where the hell Joan is, right? It is Sunday morning, correct? Yeah, Sunday, 9 a.m. Alright, she should be here. A painter from Austria. Oh, he's a painter from Austria, you say? I don't see those in the headlines very often. There you are. Alright, what are we buying for? No, I know already. 97. That's not bad. I'll buy 100. Yeah, so you can only buy in increments of 100. So, being that that's 9,700 each time, that's going to have to be like 5 sessions of buying. So, buying is a big pain in the ass. Yes, I can afford that, Penny. Talking about like what? 5 stacks of 100 and then like smaller stacks of 50 and 10? I'll try to get as many as possible, but we'll see. Yes. Why doesn't it have your money pulled up so that I can see how much I have? I think one more stack of 100. And then that might be it. Before I have to do smaller stacks. No. Alright, so give me a stack of 50. Don't go anywhere, either. Because as soon as you leave her acre, she moves somewhere else. 48.50. Damn it. Yes, I'll buy 10. Alright, I can do that. See how many ones of 10 that I can do. She thought you were broke as hell. No, I'm taking like half her damn stock. 9 AM was a great choice, by the way. This one's a fucking banger. Oh my god, I'm glad they made this better in future games. I got sick from work today, so I can just tune in. Nice. Were you actually sick, though? Because, I mean, that's not nice, but, you know, if you called in sick... Alright, what do we got? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. And 30. We have 530 turnips. See, watch, she's gone now. Oh, never mind. Whatever. 530 turnips at 97 bells each, leaving us with 185 bells at... Oh, okay. That probably got some kids fucked up when they were younger, okay? Like, oh my god, 2 Joans? I just saw 2 Joans in my town. She was just down there in 1 acre, and then now she's up there in another acre. I'm gonna go post it on the Neoseeker forums and confuse everybody. And then that was just like, that's not like a rumor that like, oh, 2 Joan glitches. That's how rumors in video games spread back in the day. They see shit like that, and then they go post it about it online. Alright, anyway, yeah, so let's go to Monday. What did we come to the conclusion of in the turnips video that the best day to sell on ended up being? Because I don't think it'll be Monday, but I don't remember. Let's see. Luckily, turnip prices were not affected by time traveling, but that is something that we're going to have to worry about in Animal Crossing Wild World. But in this game, time traveling does not affect turnip prices. There's a workaround for Wild World that we'll have to implement. Which I guess means I'll have to emulate Wild World instead of capturing it off the Wii U. Oh well. It's fine. How long do you think this will take in total? I don't know. It depends on my turnip prices. Oh, wait, but you're talking about like the whole challenge. I don't know. This game, it's entirely dependent on how nice they want to be with the turnip prices. They are generally pretty nice. Also, you only get 1 price per day. You don't have AM and PM prices in this game, which is nice. I don't have to check it 2 times a day, just once. So, I don't know. This game, though, shouldn't go much longer. We should definitely be able to finish this today. It might even be a short stream. Let's see. If he tells me that my turnips are selling for like 18 million, then yeah, I think we'll be done pretty quickly. Are you using a turnip tracker? I don't know of one that exists for this game, but I'm just going to Vibes is my turnip tracker. Try not to cruise. 85. Okay. I will like make note of this. I'm not using a turnip tracker, but let me make note of my prices. I have a little post-it note that I'm doing this on, in case you're curious. Alright, so on Sunday I bought for 97, 85 on Monday. Okay, we obviously are not going to sell at a loss, because that would be stupid. So let's try Tuesday. I remember, I think, the insane weeks that we had, the ones where we ended up getting like 1,000. And like 800 something. They usually started not profitable. So, I'm not saying that... I know it sounds like cope to say that a Monday price that's less than what we bought for is actually a good thing. But... No, not continue. I know it sounds like cope to say that that's a good thing that we started out lower, but... It's not a bad thing. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Can we see the post-it note? No, I feel as though that's too parasocial. It can only go up? Well...
Not necessarily.
We did have 2 decreasing weeks during the time that we did the turnip challenge. But that was just completely offset by the insane weeks that we had, so it didn't really end up mattering. So no, but with enough time, yes.
Nintendo.
There's a turnip price spreadsheet that the guy who made 1 billion bells legitimately used. You have to pay attention to your store items, though, and try to figure out your item lists. That's fucking crazy. Interesting. Well, I mean, if you guys want to plug in what I have, my prices, and what's available in the store, then feel free to use that. But I don't know. You don't need to use that. It's a bit foolproof. And I mean, I say this as a fool. It's kind of foolproof? I don't know. Turnips in this game are like... It's not even gambling. You just win. I don't know if I need to pay too close attention to it, because it's just like... Just wait until you have like an insane price. Alright. Oh, we got on old Tuesday. 72. Okay, so it went down again. So maybe to the wise guys who are plugging in these prices, is this like a bad week? I think if I get 3 bad or 4 bad prices in a row, I'll be convinced that maybe this is a shit week. And I'll bail. But I think for the meantime, it's still fine. I think if it's still bad by, like, Friday, if I get to Friday and it's still bad, I think I'll stop. I'll sell and we'll try again next week. But it's gonna have to take a lot of days for me to get to that point. My spidey senses are tingling for a spike. Bad week during the first week sucks. It would suck. I don't know, though. Turnips go up to 10 times your purchased value. I thought it was 8 times. But, yeah, maybe you're right. I'm Dagnel. Yeah, I think it's 8. I don't know, though. So I remember the week that I got 1,000 in the turnip video, I bought for 125, and 125 times 8 is 1,000. So I think if you get a large spike, it'll be 8 times what you bought for. What am I doing? Now, if this one's bad too, you know what? Even if this one's bad, I'm still not worried. I'm scared. No, I'm not. I'm fine. I'm fine. Grow up, alright? Seriously. Even if it's a bad week, it's not the end of the world. Aren't smaller decreases usually indicative of a decreasing pattern? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've done this. Not too long, but long enough for me to not remember very well the intricacies of it. 74. I'm gonna give it 2 more days. I said 2 more days. If it's bad tomorrow, I will actually begin to worry, but I still won't sell. And then if it's bad Friday, I will sell. Because I don't know if a price, not in my experience, I've never seen a price spike on a Saturday. Doesn't time traveling affect the prices? Not in this game. Only in Wild World. I'm Dagnel. Tom Nook? More like Tom Crook. That's fucked up, dude. Come on. That's fucked up. That's actually really fucked up. Alright. Brother, go watch your own turnip video. No, why would I watch that stupid asshole's video? Besides, we didn't, like, deduce an insane amount of logic from that video other than turnips in this game are broken. 56. Alright. I think it might be a bad week. I'm starting to be a little bit convinced at this point that the week might not be very good. I am going to give it 1 more day. I am going to give it 1 more day. I'm going to give it 1 more day. Perhaps foolishly, I will give it 1 more day. Because I don't know. I don't know how they work in this game. I just know that they're broken. They spike hard after today. Trust. Because I'm just like, the prices get so fucking crazy in this game that I would be tearing my skin off if I sold at 56, and then the next day, for no reason at all, it goes up to like 800 something. I would be ripping the skin off my very face. I'd be like, oh my fucking god, I could have been done with this. But I think that will not happen on a Saturday, which is why today, on a Friday, I will sell no matter what. Turnips are quite not nice at times. In this game, they're more nice than they are rude. It's actually true in most games. Right now, they're not being very nice, but it's fine. Alright. The mosquito. It's helping me feel better. Alright, you big son of a bitch. What is your price? Alright, just let me down easy. If you're gonna break my heart, do it easy. Alright, I'm selling. 48. Every price has gone down. So, I can take a hint. I can take a hint. Alright? That's gonna be like half of our bells lost. So whatever we started with, we're gonna have half of that to invest next week. 25,440. That sounds bad, considering where we started. But remember that in that turnip video that I did, I started with 10,000, and by the time I was in the 10th week of that video, I had over 100 million. Alright? It's fine. And we're starting with over double what we had. Should I just go to Sunday, or should I check Saturday's prices as well? What do you think? Should I check Saturday's prices? Because I don't know. I don't feel like anything good can come out of checking Saturday's prices. Because all it will do is it'll just be a waste of time if it's a decrease, if it like just further decreases, or it'll rip my heart out if it ends up spiking for some unholy reason. I will check it, alright? It does seem like I might predict it will probably just go down again. But if it spikes to some crazy-ass price, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Well, I'm gonna be real cross. But I think it'll probably just go down even further, and I'll be happy that I at least sold at a price that's better than that. For science, we need to know if the Saturday spike exists. Alright. If it does exist, I'm gonna be so messed up. I'm gonna be literally so messed up. If it exists. If a Saturday spike exists. I'm gonna be like, I cannot trust anything anymore. It's alright, it'll be better this week. I don't know if this game does the thing where your last week was bad, so your next week has a higher chance of being better. I don't really know if the game does that. If this game does that, anyway. I think Wild World and Onwards does, but I really don't think this game does. Alright, don't tell me, Tom. Oops. Don't tell me. 44. Alright, so it did go down again. Alright. Bad week. Let's go to Sunday. At least the buying will be a little bit easier this week. Nah, it could be different any week. Yeah, like, I don't think the previous week affects the next week, is what you're saying, right? I didn't think so, because I don't know. I feel like they balanced turnips a lot in Wild World, and that was one of the things that they did. Is all of Europe banned from betting in Twitch streams? No, I think some countries do disallow it, though. Some countries that... I think the same countries that, you know how, like, loot boxes are banned in some countries? I think the same countries that ban loot boxes and shit also ban channel point gambling on Twitch. If anyone is in one of those countries, then maybe you can confirm that or deny that. Tell me I'm stupid. But, yeah, I don't know. And I actually am kind of, I'm kind of in favor of it, myself personally. At least the loot boxes. Like, I don't think channel point gambling is, like, the gateway drug to becoming, you know, addicted to the casino. But I mean, loot boxes are, though. Both are banned in the Netherlands. That's interesting. Dagnel's illegal in Austria and Peru. I knew about Peru. I did not know that about Australia, though. I think I said Austria, but that's fine. Alright, Joan. Where you at, Joan? Broke my heart last time, Joan. At least you're close by this time. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna... No, I don't want no tips! No. When you get to be my age, yeah, whatever, dude. Oh, shit, 128! Alright, well, you know what that means. You know what that means? Big buy price could be big sell price. 12,800. Can I even do 2 of those? I don't remember. 12,800. I might just be able to barely buy 100 more. Yeah, I think that might be it, though. I think that might be it. Let me check my pockets real quick. I made an old woman very happy. Yeah, that gives me 25 bells remaining. Hey, well, that works out nicely. We can just... Alright, cool. That was fast. That's the good thing about the decreasing weeks. It made the buying price, or the buying session, very, very fast. If we can get 8 times our buy price, what does that make 128? It makes 125, 1,000. So that would make it 1,024 maximum selling price this week. That's higher than anything I achieved in the turnip video, so... What is the highest buy price in this game, then? Because I thought, like, 125 was around the max. Well, how the fuck... Because in no game can you buy for more than 110 after this, I don't think. What is, like, the max? No, not the fucking sound settings, dickhead. That's fine. 129 is the max. Damn. That seems weird. 129? What a weird number. But anyway, we were 1 less than that. 60% chance for random spike this week. I like that. I wonder if that would be enough with just 1 insane spike. Probably not. No, especially after I lost that first week. Maybe if I got it on the first week, then yeah, but I don't think this time. Alright, you big bumbling oaf, what do you got for me? 134. That's already a profit. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe the big spikes went up to start. Maybe I'm misremembering. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Only time will tell. Damn it. That's what the internet is for. Are you telling me to Google it? I don't know. Googling things just takes the whimsy out of it, you know? I like to picture myself playing this back in 2001. And being as clueless as I am now, you know? Like, sometimes knowing too much about a game makes it not fun. If I could microanalyze and know every detail down to a disgusting degree, I don't feel like I'd have as much fun with this game. So if I knew the turnip prices to an insane degree, I would have been able to tell already, and then it's like, that ruins the giant surprise that I would get once I do eventually see a good price, you know? Thank you, Elliot, for the Prime on Twitch. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. It ruined Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 for me, I won't lie. Yeah, like, dude, I have to be honest with you guys, I don't... You know an insane amount about this. Not this game. No, not really. Sports fair. Uh-oh. That's not going to interfere with anything, is it? Not really this game, though. And not a pretty deep mechanic like turnips. I mean, I know a fair bit, but not to a degree that a Google search would be able to tell me, I'm sure. Give me the good news. 142, okay. So, our first price was 134, now 142. Okay. I'm tempering my expectations, but I'm optimistic, cautiously optimistic. I watched this guy on YouTube play a blind playthrough of Minecraft, and this is in 2025, which is like, how the fuck do you do a blind playthrough of Minecraft in giant 2025? Even if you've never played the game, how have you not been exposed to enough information to where you at least have like a decent idea of it? But he didn't. He was genuinely clueless about everything. It's like he's living under a hole. And it's legitimately the most enjoyable experience I've ever vicariously played Minecraft through, like watching somebody. I'm like, this dude is playing Minecraft how we all played Minecraft back in 2010, you know? He's just like, oh, what does this do? What does that do? What do I do with this? And he's doing things wrong, and a lot of people could probably be like, oh my god, it's painful watching him, like, chop trees with a pickaxe. And it's like, no, dude, he just doesn't fucking know. And at one point, you didn't know either, and you did the same shit. That's awesome. I love that shit. His name is, About Oliver, by the way. About Oliver. I should probably credit him. About Oliver. Look up About Oliver. Blind Minecraft playthrough. It's the most, like, entertaining I've ever watched Minecraft in a long, long time. Deep breath. I don't know why I'm saying deep breath, like I'm hyping up the moment, as if I know that this moment's going to happen. Okay, never mind. I knew it all along. Ho ho ho! Okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll sell. Yeah, I think I'll sell. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll take that. 204,825. Jesus.
Money.
His store might be closed tomorrow. That might have been enough to get him to upgrade to freaking Nookingtons.
A small streamer was just talking about watching a blind Minecraft play.
About watching a blind Minecraft play. Was it the same guy about Oliver that they were talking about? Thanks for the $5 super chat, though, Icy. I appreciate that. Thank you. Bro, literally money. Yeah, actually, it was good timing. Haters down! Nah, dude, I was just... That first week was just to tease the haters. Just to get them to start having a little bit of skepticism. Make them think that I fell off a little bit. Nah, I never left. Alright, anyway, with 200 and whatever the fuck thousand now, that's gonna make it a real pain in the ass to buy and sell turnips. What I'm going to do is, instead of going straight to Sunday, I'm going to go to the next day in-game, and I want to see if, Nookington... Well, maybe I should just go to Sunday. Because if he's closed on Sunday to renovate, that's fine, because we don't need to sell on Sunday anyway. So, I think actually I'll just go straight to Sunday. And buy more turnips. What? What do you want to do first? You just calm down, man. Chill. Alright, I just want to change the time. I just literally want to alter space-time before your very feet. You got a problem with that? Don't keep your pants on. Is he saying don't keep my pants on? How do I get rid of that dumb AI summary of chat? I really dislike it. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen that before as well, and it's like... wrong most of the time. Or if it is somewhat right, it has like a very loose grasp of what's actually going on. Alright, are you renovating? No, he's perfectly fine. Is he gonna tell me that he's renovating? Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just didn't buy and sell enough yet. He's got the fucking 6'7" shirt again. God damn it. Why is he such a fucking dope? Alright, yeah, let's find Joan. And yeah, this is going to take a while to buy and sell this time, but yeah, strap in. This one might take a while. I hope it's a high buying price again, because A, it'll make it so that I don't have to buy as much, and B, of course, you can get really high sell prices the higher your buy price is, so that would make it quite nice, actually. She could be in like this little nook, nay, a cranny over here. Now the matching 6-7 outfit. He sold that twice. Why is there a 6-7 shirt? They were so ahead of their time. They could foresee the future. The cursed future. Move. Where is this fucking hog, dude? What the hell? What are you doing? He's like stuck on the cliff. You can't get Nookingtons without someone buying from another town with another memory card. I don't think that's true. I think that's true for Animal Crossing Wild World, but I'm pretty sure I've gotten Nookingtons in the Turnip. Well, the Turnip Challenge I used an island that I found online. Or a town that I found online. But I don't think that that's true for this game. I want to say that you can get Nookingtons no problem in this game. I don't know, though. Maybe. Joan knows you're about to dry her out, so she's hiding. Oh, I'm sorry. I give Joan fucking, like, 200,000 bells. Oh, yeah. Ooh, no, please. Anything but that. Shut. What? No. Come on. She should be at my fucking front door trying to sell me, like, those candy bars that the school made you sell when you were a kid. You guys ever have to do that? You guys ever have to do the thing where you have to sell candy bars and you could like redeem prizes? She's allergic to the bag, man. Like, actually, she's allergic to the dag. I sold cookie dough. Yeah, we sold chocolate. Yeah. I never even attempted to sell them, dude. But like, if you sell like an unrealistic amount of candy bars, you could redeem it for like a pogo stick that'll break after 2 jumps. I remember one time I did it and I got this like it's like this rocket that it had an air thing attached to it, and if you like stomped on the air thing, the air would shoot through like a tube and it would make the rocket go pew, like a fucking mile high in the air. It was awesome. Yeah, she really is just gone, man. Like, what the hell? I heard walking. It's just Mitzi. Seriously. Come on, lady. You busted my balls. That rocket does sound cool. Yeah, definitely well worth selling the 700 candy bars that it probably took me to get. And also... Alright, so I'll be honest with you guys. I wasn't actually... I didn't actually sell the candy bars. What I did was I gave them to my mom and dad, and they would sell them to other people at work. I didn't actually like go door to door, dung 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 dung. Hey, you want to buy some candy bars from a nice strapping young man like me? Is this Sunday morning, or am I like fucked up? Like, what is going on? I would just give it to my parents, and they would sell it to people at work. They're selling chocolate! Huh? Chocolate! I can't hear you. They're selling chocolate! I'm about to, like, reset my game? I don't know. I'm going to, like, save and continue or something. I don't know. Didn't you go to Sunday for renovations? Yeah, but he's not renovating. I don't know. Like, it was fucking weird. This happened to be in the Turnip one a couple times, too, though, I remember, so... It's not even that she's not there. Like, I think she totally is there. I just can't find her, because the acre scrolling makes it hard. You know, and also the camera is like at a 45-degree angle looking downwards, so there's no ability to like look like above you. I think the combination of those things makes it really hard to find NPCs in this game. Yeah, everything is on such an angle in this game. It's annoying. That's Dottie. That's Cube. I hate the camera in this game. The sky takes up half the cover art. You can't even see the sky. The only time you can see the sky in this game is, I think, it's during like the Autumn Moon Festival, where you can see the reflection of the moon in the river. It's the only acknowledgement of the sky in this game. It's crazy. Somebody's fucking like Corolla just exploded. Somebody's like fucking Corolla just exploded outside. They're fine. It's like a fire. They're fine though. Yeah, they're like dousing it with snow. It's fine. She wouldn't be over here, would she? That'd be ridiculous. No. What's up, Nanamichi? What's up, Evil Potato? This is blowing my fucking mind, man. What the hell? I almost pushed him off the cliff. Hector almost just fucking died. Bro is nonchalant. They have it under control. It's fine. It honestly just looks like a minor inconvenience. I just heard a noise. I looked outside. I was like, damn, that was loud. Did you guys hear that? I was like, damn, that was loud. That sounded bad. And then it's like two people yelling at each other.
Tafferin gifted a tier 1 sub to Love Technique.
Oh, thank you, Tafferin, for the gift sub to Love Technique. I appreciate that. And Love Technique. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Anyone's Corolla explode, by the way? There we go. Alright. How long is this going to take? No, I don't think you need to explain to me. 92 bells. Alright. Not a high price, but whatever. I mean, really, does the buying price even matter? Because if the maximum that you can get is 8 times what you bought for, you're gonna get 8 times what you had, right? It doesn't matter if you bought for 92 or 192. I guess it matters because it means I'm gonna have to buy more than if I had a high buying price, is really kind of the issue. By the way, how much money do I have in my pockets? I probably have too much money to be able to handle too many turnips here. Hang on. Yeah, I gotta, like, drop. Well, I don't have to drop that much. You can buy a few more times. My Accord exploded once, if that counts. Nah, whole different manufacturer. Ah, it's like smoke fucking blowing in here. I gotta close my window. I can smell it. Oh my god, I can smell it. Jesus, what the hell happened? It smells like burning fucking oil. Somebody's oil exploded. Golly. Bro blew the head gasket. I don't fucking know what happened. Were they trying to do like a burnout or something? And they like shit exploded? Like when you misstart a drag race? I don't know, man. Somebody's worst day ever is happening outside your window. No, they look like they're... I can't see them anymore. They looked like they were at least in their 30s. Probably not. Maybe in their 20s. I have a hard time believing that in their 20-something years on Earth, this is the worst day of their life. I have a hard time buying that, alright? Is it on fire? Not anymore. Smoking a little bit. They like shoveled snow onto it and it doused the fire. It was actually pretty clever. I don't know, I'd have a pretty bad day if my car randomly exploded. Right, but they said the worst day of their life. And I'm like, man, that would be like up there, but it wouldn't be like the worst day of my life. There was like the incident, lest we forget. Worst day of your life so far. I gotta be running out of room, right? Let's see. Made an old woman very happy. I tend to make old women very happy. For reasons that I actually will not go into detail about, because you guys are not going to be mature about it. That's satisfying. Imagine this poor guy outside can hear what you're saying. Car's on fire! He looked at me. Hey, that sucks, man. On my way home, they took like 10 vials of blood from me. Did something fucking happen? What the hell? Did something happen? They took 10 vials of blood from you? Why? Who's they? Did something happen? Routine labs. Oh my god. Vampires? Jeez. I went to the vampire hospital. Jeez Louise. I need 10 for labs. Fuck you. I woke up and there's something about cars go kaboom. Yeah, because some fucking dickhead is trying to do burnouts in the apartment complex. At 3:39 p.m., people are trying to sleep. It was nothing, though. I'll crash into them. No, you won't. Don't debase yourself or Clyde like that. They are not worth your time or your insurance information. That'll teach him a lesson. Oh boy, 339! Let me do a little pockets check here. Okay. Hey, we're almost done. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. Hey, you don't go anywhere, though, Joan. I know you like to skitter. I know you be skittering. Don't do that. No, not 10. Ugh. I know when you bulk drop, it's so meaty. It is. It's so good. I love it. Alright, may be able to do like a smaller stack after this now. Kerplump. It's so good. That might be my last 100 stack. Yeah, let's see. Can't even do that. Come back when you got more pocket space, you hear? 10? Could probably do like, I don't know, a few stacks of 10. Alright, happy turniping. I'm gonna go to bed. A happy bedding. Why did they get rid of the bulk drop? They hate fun, and they hate me, and they hate you. And they're gonna eat your dog, probably. Nah, I don't think we'll do all that. Can you put turnips in envelopes? That'd be mighty handy, instead of having to run down here every time. Oh no, my pockets are full. Be nice to me. Turnips can't... You can't mail turnips or living things. Fuck you! Suck my butt. I mail whatever the fuck I want. Look, it's like on that little image poster that they have at the postal service. It says, like, no batteries, no guns, no knives. It doesn't say nothing about no damn fish or turnips. Bunch of fucking baloney, that is. Bunch of fucking baloney. Oh, that's meaty. Alright. Keep that there. Run back for the others, and then we're good. Excuse me. I hope that's the last week that we have to buy. If we... honestly, this is true. This is the truth. It's gonna sound wrong, but it's the truth. The worst thing that can happen is we get a small spike. Like one where we make enough money, but not enough to pay off our debt. Because that would mean I have to buy again. And a lot. Because we're still going to make money. So we're going to have to buy even more next time. But it's not enough to actually finish the challenge for this game. You know what I mean? That would be the worst case scenario. Best case scenario, of course, we just hit another huge price. But I don't know. What are the odds it happens 2 times in a row? I think it happened 3 times in a row in the turnip video, so actually not too bad. Alright, we're good. I got 1 full inventory plus 9 stacks of various denominations. Let's see. So our large spike last week started with a price that was slightly above what we bought for. We might be able to tell pretty soon. Like, what do you guys think? If we have a price that's worse than what we bought for, do you think that we should sell immediately? Or keep trying? I don't know. Wait till Wednesday. Okay. If the price goes down, I'll wait till Wednesday. I hope it goes up to start, because that's how the last week started. I mean, most of the patterns will go down first. No, I don't know. Last one went up the whole week, up until its spike. So, but yeah, maybe. I don't know. GameCube. Djibouti or Joe Booty? Are you asking me? I'm a big Djibouti guy myself. Alright, I want to see like something between 93. It'll be modest. I'll say like between 93 and 105 would be ideal. Okay. Yeah, that works too.
My cow cheering works, but I hope you're having a good day, Dag. D.
Yeah, that also works. That's fine. Okay, well, that is enough. I can't carry that amount of money. On a Monday? On a Monday? Dude, that's not a Monday price. That's a fucking, like... That's not a Monday price. That's a Wednesday price, man. That's not a Monday price. What are you doing? No. Alright, how the fuck do you sell when it's that much money? For God's sakes. Like... Every 100 turnips at 700 is 70,000... I think I legit need to drop like half of my turnips. At least. And then you only dropped 1 because you're a little dickhead. I think that might be... my inventory might be too full of bell bags. If I try to sell any more than this. I'm going to sell all of them, by the way. Not just the amount that I need. I'm going to sell all of them, because I want to see what this amounts to. Come on, you can't carry all that money. Alright. Well, yeah. Mr. Bunnybags over here. Jesus Christ, man. I think I'll just run over and pay off all my debt with all that. And then we'll come back and finish selling the rest. That's ridiculous, man. I mean, I knew it was going to be ridiculous, but like, man, it's another thing to see it for yourself. That's crazy. How did anybody ever be poor in this game? It actually confounds me. Oh, yeah, you're right. I still owe a lot of money. 282,000? Yeah, I'll be right back. Imagine going to the bank, and the bank is like, hey, dude, thanks for paying off your mortgage this month. Your outstanding amount is $282,000. And they go like, yeah, just give me a minute. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Yeah, don't go anywhere. Hey, what time do you close? Hey, I'll be right back.
Crossing.
Yeah, I just gotta run I gotta run back to the house, just real quick. I gotta sell a couple of vegetables. Thank you, KaiSpot, for the 39 months. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. I lobe Animal Crossing. It's pretty great. It's pretty great, right? You're going to jail? No, surely not. It's cool with me. Alright, so that's enough in itself. Sorry, I had like a bubble of spit in the back of my throat when I said that. That was disgusting, I'm sorry. Yeah. That's enough right there, but I will sell all the rest. Just to see how much we had in total. Can it really be Detroit if you pay off all your debt? It cannot be, which is why I must reset/nuke this town as soon as I'm done with this challenge. It cannot be Detroit anymore. After I'm done. Depose it. Hey, I said I'd be back now, wouldn't I? Gotta run back to the house. Looks like you pay back all your loan. Alright. So, that is every debt paid off in Animal Crossing GameCube. Using all different kinds of methods with which to do so. Because I could have done this 3 hours ago if I had just used turnips. But that's no fun. That's no fun, is it? Let me sell the rest of the turnips that I have here, just to get the grand total amount of money that I made. Just, you know, I gotta be good at, like, you know, it's just like, I gotta be able to, like, set aside for retirement. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, because I didn't actually... Yeah, because I didn't actually deposit it all. I still have more. Oops. Yeah, let me just put... Imagine you just take a bunch of wads of dollar bills. You just put them outside. Like, I'll be back. I'll get those later. Truly amazing. That's no lie. Paying off all the money you owed on your house, incredible. I salute you. Okay, salute. Do it. Beg. But as I told you before, I can't build you a bigger house. Flat out impossible. This is odd for me, but I feel slightly guilty taking all the money you owed me without anything in return. Oh, you already did give me what you did it before I even paid it off. Oh, I got it. I have a terrific idea. The perfect thank you gift. I'll let everyone in town know just how honest and diligent that you are. I shall build a monument to you, Dagnel, and I'll put it in front of the train station. That's what I'll do. Nook, you may be the first raccoon humanitarian. You just wait, Dagnel. Wait till you see it. Alright, but it's not... we're allowed to welcome the celebration, the parade quite yet. I got a little bit more. I got a little bit more for you. Nice. Does that mean that everyone else in the town has one for their own house still? So the first player to pay off their entire house gets a gold statue. The second player gets a silver statue. The third player gets a bronze statue. And then the lowly fourth player, if you have 4 people who have paid off their entire house debt, gets like an emerald statue, which actually is kind of badass. However, I think they get smaller as well as time goes on, so for as cool as the emerald statue sounds, it's also the smallest. Alright. Well, I think that we can probably... We won't pause the timer because we're still playing, but we can definitely check this off. And Animal Crossing GameCube is complete. In total, 1,413,600 bells of debt paid off using the methods respectively in order: shaking trees, catching bugs, catching fish, hitting money rocks, and buying and selling turnips to get to that point. So, next up will be Animal Crossing Wild World, which we'll go into more detail about that in a minute here, but I want to go see my statue first. I want to go see my statue. Oops. Goodbye, Detroit. Yeah, we're gonna have to nuke this place. Wild World is gonna suck. I feel like it's so hard to make money in that game. I kind of agree. I think that Wild World and New Leaf will be the hardest games.
But the world gets wild.
Thank you, Amwams, for the 7 months. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Animal Crossing, but the world gets wilder. Do you think when they first announced Animal Crossing Wild World, they started with like a slow fade in from black? And it was like Tom Nook creeping out of like the shadows, and it's like... It's in Animalese, because it's Tom Nook talking. And it's just like, this world is about to get wild. Do you think that's what they did? I would have gotten chills, personally. Personally, that would have given me chills. I actually kind of got chills just saying it right there. I kind of got chills saying that. No, they didn't? Oh, it was a missed opportunity. It would have been like that if AC was American. You think that just because it's a Japanese game, Nintendo wouldn't play up the drama a little bit? Let me see it. Oh, dude, yes, man. It's got my eyes perfectly. Look at that. It got my eye. Dude, that's perfect. This statue is erected in honor of Dagnel's full loan repayment. Oh, that is just nice. It didn't get my 6'7" shirt, though. I gotta say, I'm a little bit disappointed he left out that detail. But, dude, that's fucking awesome. He's so sparkly, man. Yeah. Look at that. Ah, that's good. Alright, let me go clean up the rest of that money. Is he gonna tell me that I have a bank account now? Because that'd be nice to be able to put away all that money just to see how much I ended up with. Oh, yeah, he's renovating. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, no, it's the raffle. Oh, interesting. Right, because it's the last day of the month. Well, let me go see if I have an account anyway. Just to see. Let's go see if I have an account. I feel like it's something that he would like announce if I talked to him, but yeah. Let's see. You need someone in your town to visit to upgrade the store in GameCube. I thought that was only for Wild World. Make a deposit. Oh, yeah, see, you can do it. Okay. Cool. And I'll go clean up the rest. We'll see how much we ended up in total. And then we'll wrap it up. Why is the ball always in the dump? The only game that doesn't require that is City Folk. Yeah, I guess that's true, because, like, if you mean specifically Nookingtons and not just vaguely, like, the last store upgrade. Because I'm like, no, you don't need to do that for the last store upgrade in New Leaf and New Horizons. But yeah, it's not called Nookingtons. Man, I miss Nookingtons. I mean, I just miss store upgrades in general, like... but Nookingtons was... I don't know, Nookingtons felt, like, so classy and fun when you got it. It was like, oh man, ooh la la, I got Nookingtons, and it's like the velvet carpeting, The, like, upstairs floor. Oh my god, it felt, like, luxurious. I was like, ooh la la. Ooh, hoo, hoo. God, I missed Nookington's. I missed the Emporium. The Emporium was nice, too. That took a long time to get the Emporium. I remember. I only got it once in a legit playthrough. Oops. I didn't carry 504. I guess 549,999. Alright, one more. What's up, Sensory? Nice hat. Thanks! It's the number 67 hat, and I just thought it looked cool. God, I wish they would have included that. It would have kind of stunk if they included your clothing in the statue, because it's like... What if you change your look later on? You want your statue to reflect that. You want it to be stuck in the time where you paid off the last debt, but also, like, man... I could have forever cemented this shirt in the annals of Dagnel history. I also kind of want to look at my house. Like, I might as well, right? Oh my god, Cube is hopping mad. What the fuck? Who pissed him off? In the what? In the annals of Dagnel history. Like the hallowed halls, you know. 762,905. Right? So after paying off my last debt of 798,000, I still have remaining 762,905. So I almost doubled up my last debt just by selling turnips. That's crazy, dude. That is bonkers. Alright, let's get it wrapped up. We'll pause the timer. 6 hours and 53 minutes and 37 seconds. Alright. I'll wrap it up there. Be back either tomorrow or the day after, sometime soon. And we'll start Animal Crossing Wild World. Let's go over, though. Oh my god, he's still mad. Let's go over, though, what we're going to do for Animal Crossing Wild World while I stand next to my statue here. So, Animal Crossing Wild World is going to go very similarly to Animal Crossing GameCube. It has, as you can see, though, 2 more debts compared to Animal Crossing GameCube, so we had to come up with at least 2 more methods of making money. You can see them here. So we're going to start out, like before, by shaking trees to get our initial 19,800 bell debt. The next debt of 120,000 will be paid off entirely through using money rocks and every preceding method. And then the third debt, 298,000 fossils. Second floor, 598,000 using fish. That's going to be hard. 728,000 using bugs. 848,000 using interest grinding, which is boring, but, you know, it's pretty effective. And then the final debt, 948,000 using turnips, which we found that while they are not as broken as in GameCube, they are still pretty profitable in Wild World. This one's going to be a slog, I think, because we don't have a good time to catch fish and bugs like in this game. I don't know. That Wild World's going to be a slog, man. That one's probably going to take a few streams, several streams, probably. I think that we're going to hit like a hard wall once we get to the second floor and then the left room, right room, and back room debts. That's going to be a slog, man. So don't expect it to be as fast as we did GameCube, which took just under 7 hours. Hi, I'm home. Well, hi, I'm about to wrap it up. So, thank you for being here today. I very much appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream today, you should drop a follow. Join the Discord, !Discord. Subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, and have yourselves a good rest of your day. I appreciate you being here. We'll be back probably tomorrow for Animal Crossing Wild World. Hope you enjoyed the stream today, and I will see you tomorrow. See you!